Hello, everyone, and welcome to Season 4, Episode 11 of the Slow Burn Podcast, the coziest, dare I say, of all of the cozy podcasts that are starring the three of us. That's a way to put it. My name is Peyton of the Slow Burn Podcast. It's Peyton with an A. Nice to see you all. Well, I'm not looking at the audience, but in my brain, you all look lovely today. I hope you're enjoying your summer. And yes, welcome. We have a great show for you today. Min, how you doing?
Hello, I am doing great, Peyton of the Slow Burn Podcast. So glad to have you. I am doing so good. Also, I wanted to say I'm Min, not plural. Some people call me Mins.
Oh.
Which I'm not mad about it, but
But you don't love it.
But I don't love it. But I'm Min apostrophe S, and the Meadow is mine, and like you can hang out with in the Meadow and stuff, but
It's your Meadow.
it's mine.
Yeah.
Does anyone call you Meadow?
Yes.
Really?
I don't care about that as much. Isn't that weird?
I like Meadow.
When people are like Meadow, I don't mind. I don't know, but I don't want you. Don't call me that though. If you don't
Said
know,
actually
I'm not
don't get
gonna be
any
mad at you.
ideas. I hate it.
But you can call me Min, and I'm gonna throw it over to back to you. Just kidding.
What?
It's your turn.
Thank you, Meadow. I am Patrick from Nintentalk. Thank you so much for joining us. I like when Peyton and Min do the intro because it's a little awkward. It's like a first date a little bit.
Oh, it's not awkward when you do it?
I mean, I've been doing it, so you know. But you
I
guys,
am.
it's like it's cute. It's like a little awkward
You know
first
what?
date. You know?
I'm the
When
least
you-
awkward person.
Whenever we start the show, I do feel a little bit awkward because I'm like, oh my god, what am I supposed to say when they throw it to me? Who am I? What do I do? And okay, bye. Back to you, Pat.
Yeah.
Back to you.
But I'm doing great. We got a nice
Good.
show for you. Not 4 hours like last time. Unedited.
Why? That's what they want. That's what the people want.
It's because that one person was like, wow, only an hour and a half the 1 week. So we were like, all right, 4 hours this week.
Well, I mean, not to get ahead of ourselves, but it could have been a 4-hour episode, but the presentation we're talking about didn't really give us a lot to talk about.
well, maybe that makes us talk about it more.
Okay. We'll get to it. We got a good show for you
Probably
guys.
not.
If you want to support the show, you can and get all of the bonus content. Patreon.com/slowburncast. All that content starts at $5 a month. And the higher you go, the more you get. Check out our new multiplayer video, which should be on Patreon right now. Or soon. Yeah, check it out. Yeah, and you can also listen or view this podcast on YouTube, youtube.com/slowburncast. The wink was crazy. Yeah, you can see what we're all wearing, what we all look like. You can see the shiny girls and Pat. So it should be good. And
explain that, Pat. Why are we shiny?
you
Yeah,
guys,
because we're Pokemon.
no, you guys said you look shiny today.
It is 90 degrees. There is no air conditioning.
You guys are great.
Peyton, that glow on the cheek. Oh my god.
Mhm.
Actually,
Thank
it looks
you.
really good. But
Thank-
you don't like it's when I look shiny here, like on the chin. It's
No, okay, same.
If you
I
guys
get
wanna
like
see it. You will be blinded on the YouTube side. Open it really carefully because we're shiny.
My
we're gonna
eyes.
blind it. Ah.
Yeah, we got a good
Anyways.
show, though. We're talking about the Nintendo Direct. We're going to be talking about what makes a good and bad trailer, because I have thoughts on that. We have some game delays, but I think it could be a good delay. We have a trailer reaction, some thoughts on some demos we've been playing, and emails. So, I mean, this might be a long one. Who knows? Could be good.
Hell yeah.
Let's start over on Patreon. You know, it's summer, it's June, lots of directs, lots of presentations, and I thought this would be a fun question to bring up to everyone. So we asked you guys, we have another discussion this week. We said, in your opinion, What makes both a good video game trailer and a bad video game trailer? Let us know, and we'll feature some of your comments. Mins. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. That was too easy. Min.
I hate it.
What, in your opinion, let's go like reveal trailer. Like, this is a game that we've never heard of before. I think that's, maybe I should have specified that. What makes a good reveal trailer and a bad one?
Thanks, Talk.
Okay, whenever people do call me Talk, it sounds like I'm a friggin' inmate. Come here, Talk. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, you're going to jail if you call me Min one more time. Mins one more time. So what was the question?
All right. So next topic.
All right. What makes a good or a bad trailer?
Yeah.
Is that what you asked? Okay. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I feel like I didn't really even think this through that much, but I think that we need to see. Okay. Well, I think we've talked about. I'll start with bad. I think we've talked about bad trailers before, like when it's not even the art style of the game, when it's just cinematic trailer. I mean, I think you can have a little bit of cinematic, but you got to get right into the real art style of the game, or just avoid it completely. And I think a bad trailer gives you nothing. Like, you don't even know what the gameplay is gonna be. And then a good trailer, I think, gives you a taste of the art style, the gameplay, what the game is, and the kind of the vibe of the game, and just hypes you up with something. I don't know. That's like the simple answer, I feel like.
Okay. Peyton?
What about you guys?
Yeah. I've long since been a disliker of the cinematic trailer because I'm stupid and I think that's what the game's gonna look like, and then it doesn't. And then when Pokemon Legend ZA is not Pokemon Tron, like the first trailer, I'm surprised. And I'm like, oh, what? And like when they were showing like Wild Society, which is like the Wildflowers game that's like Bridgerton, when they first showed it, it was 2D. And I was like, oh my god, stunning 2D art style that's different. And then it's not. And then it bums me. I don't want to see the cinematic trailer. I just want to see what it's going to look like. Maybe that's lame of me, but I feel like I get bamboozled easily. And I just want to see what the game is going to look like. I mean, I guess it depends. Like, if it's a 2-second teaser, okay, sure. But if it's going to be like several minutes long, at least, show me what the gameplay looks like. And just give me like a broad scope. Like, I don't like when we see trailers and we still like kind of don't really know what the actual play style of the game is going to fully be, which is something that like people have been saying a lot about. Like Witchbrook is like, okay, so we've gotten more trailers, but it's like, what is like the playing of the game actually going to feel like?
That's gameplay too. It's all been gameplay, but I still don't know what the hell. Like, yeah.
Me either. It's just for the vibe.
Isn't it just you walking around the town? Like,
but I mean, it's in-game engine. Like, it's.
Yeah.
That's how the game is gonna look.
Yeah.
Do you guys need a narrator?
Yes.
Okay.
Not necessarily. I think
Always.
like we talked about last time, if you're watching like a bunch of trailers in a row and you're watching like a showcase, yes, because I think it's explaining it to you. But sometimes like on the show, I'm just quickly pulling up the trailer and I have it muted, so I want it to like quickly see, at least without needing the voiceover, what the game is. You know what I mean?
I think every game should have a voice actor, and they should also have a jingle, and it should always be me doing it.
For every game.
Me for every game that's ever existed. No, okay, no, but like I do have it muted most of the time on Steam too. But like I'd love a fun little voiceover.
Yeah.
I think it depends though on the game. Like if it's like a super chill like building game that's like atmospheric, maybe just give me the music.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you need to hear me be like, in this blah blah blah, you can place bricks. Like I don't think you need that.
But
But
your voice acting voice.
Yeah, it's my audition. Please cast me to.
There was a trailer. I think it was The Witch's Bakery. Is that what it's called? Where it was
Oh yeah.
all cinematic, and it was like a release date trailer. That did nothing for me. I liked the cinematic. It looked cool. It looked like a Ghibli kind of thing, but that does nothing for me. I want to see the gameplay. I want to see.
Yeah.
And if it's more of a complex game like Witchbrook, I kind of want to see like the gameplay loop, not like a 20-minute video, but you know.
Why not?
Something. I mean, I would.
You want to see a 20-minute video?
I do.
Yeah.
Oh
But
yeah,
in like
the Witch's Bakery does have almost. Well, okay, the one trailer isn't so cinematic, but they're both a bit cinematic to the point of like, is this gameplay or is this not? Because why is it looking so different?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's my main thing though. Like, I mean, we're getting ahead of ourselves a little bit, but the last announcement in the direct, I think would have hit a lot more if we saw gameplay.
I like
Oh,
at
is
least.
that where this poll came from?
Kind of, but I was just kind of thinking of like different showcases, and some of the announcements just did not hit at all because I didn't know what the game was, or like they either had no narration or like some of it was just, I don't know.
I like at least when they give you the little thing in the corner that's like not reflecting the actual gameplay.
Yeah, it's like, oh,
So,
thanks.
why were you showing it to me then?
Yeah.
But okay.
Like, I'm torn about cinematics because the cinematic for Moonstone Island is awesome.
Yes.
But they also
Yeah, I've
add
been thinking
in
that.
gameplay, and you know what the game is.
It's only a short little bit of animation. It's like a quick little animation, and then I feel like they do get to the gameplay. And
Yeah.
I will say, even though it's a pixel art and it's like the cinematic is like a 2D flat, I don't think it's that. It's not like 2D and then we're in a 3D world.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Maybe I'm super biased, which I can acknowledge because I love Moonstone Island, but
I think that like
it's fine.
sometimes they do put the cinematics in the game. Like at the start of the game, you sometimes have a cinematic actually in the game. So I think
Mhm.
that maybe that could be part of the like mindset too, is like, oh, this will be kind of like the start of the game anyway.
Yeah.
Or like a cutscene or whatever. Like I have seen that in games. Like that one game that I didn't really like, but it was kind of like Pokemon Farming Sim. Gosh, what was that called? Cosmic Coop. That one, yeah, like it had cinematics in the start, kind of.
Mhm.
Like it had different art style, and then you like thrown into the game, and then you don't really see that anymore, really. But I kind of remember it having that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay. Let's head over to what you guys had to say. Ava with the top comment. A lot of people agreeing with you. You said, I feel like a good video game trailer should feature more than just a couple seconds of actual gameplay. Looking at you, Nintendo. I know a lot of people like a cinematic moment at the beginning of a trailer as well, but in my personal opinion, it feels a bit misleading, and then I'm disappointed when I see actual gameplay and it looks nothing like the cinematic masterpiece shown. See, I don't mind seeing a cinematic and then actual gameplay, because I feel like you're not lying to me. It almost seems like there's some games that are hesitant about showing the gameplay. It's like, bro, I'm going to see the gameplay no matter what. Just show it to me, you know?
But it's a secret.
Yeah.
They make you look for it.
So yeah, lots of talk about the cinematic part. Katie says, if the trailer is purely cinematic, I almost want to turn it off right away because it's just not reflective of what the real game will be, in my opinion. I want to see actual gameplay. Other than that, I don't really have any hard opinions. I usually immediately know whether something interests me by the way why the game looks and what genre it is. Man, how many seconds until you make a decision, yes or no? Realistically, you see gameplay of a game.
Honestly, I don't know how many seconds, but I think I do quickly catch feelings for the game when I see the art style and I'm like, oh, I could not figure out how I wanted to word that fast enough.
I loved it.
Peyton made a face at me like, what has been?
I was
what
like,
has
oh, we're
been
catching
saying?"
feelings. Okay.
Okay.
Hey, feelings is more than just romantic.
Of course. I didn't say
These-
that they were solely romantic. I didn't say I don't have
I'm
this
saying,
thought
I'm
that
not
you're
talking to you, I'm
romancing a
talking to
game.
the audience. The
Oh.
audience.
Peyton, how many seconds? Peyton's gonna give me an honest New York answer here.
Okay, wait. Sorry, can you rephrase the questions? How many seconds?
You see a trailer. And
Yeah.
it shows it's all gameplay. How many seconds, yes or no, for you?
I don't have all day. I don't know. Like 3,
Damn.
5, maybe. No,
Yeah.
okay. It depends on like how quick cuts. So it's like, let me see 2 different things.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, if I'm seeing just someone like on a farm, I'll wait until they cut to something else. And then I'll be like, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
I feel
no.
like I'm like 10, 15. I'm a big like animation guy. Like I want to see how the characters move.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's see. Jackie says, honestly, I think Pokemon announcement trailers are some of the best. Usually you get some sort of people intro, Gen 9, the policeman hearing them and revealing the starters. But then you get some sort of overworld snapshot that gives you an idea of what the animation will be like for the new game. Then the trailers after that usually show actual gameplay. There are things to dissect and you aren't left guessing what it will look or play like. It builds the hype well for me.
Well, I thought Pokemon Legends ZA was gonna be Tron and all neon from their first trailer. But that's on me. Cause I wasn't in on how this worked, you know. That's my fault
Yeah.
for being naive to that.
Peyton and the 3 other people that thought it was Tron were pissed. They're all pissed.
I was so upset. I wanted like neon Pikachu. Whatever. Maybe someday.
Yeah, Pokemon is an interesting one because I feel like Winds and Waves, what they showed, like, I mean, I guess it did its job. I want to see more, but like it just showed the world, and like the world looks great, but I do want to see the game in motion, especially because they've had problems in the past with performance and stuff like that.
I feel like the Pokopia trailer was really good because they didn't even need to show all the different areas of the game. They just needed to show like they only showed I think like 2 areas of the game maybe in part of the trailer, but all that said, I feel like they just literally showed, okay, here's what the UI looks like, here's what you can do, here you can spit things out, you can use these abilities, and like that I feel like is a really good example of a trailer because they're just showing the basic stuff. I don't know.
Yeah. That trailer started out very cinematic with like looking at the Pokedex and you're turning into like a human or whatever. That was a good trailer.
Oh, yeah, a little bit. But
That was
the
a
same
good
art
trailer.
style.
Yeah. Let's see. Krista says a good game trailer sets the tone, tells a story, and showcases the core gameplay mechanics as well as the art direction. Whatever creative liberties you want to take to get there, go for it. Music, narration, pre-rendered cutscenes, etc. A bad game trailer, I believe, is ultimately when the game developer tries to become a movie director instead. When I feel like I'm watching a movie trailer, it makes me think they either got too excited about the visuals and missed the point, or they're so insecure about what the game looks like that they're trying to mask it with a flashy trailer. That's sad, honestly. Like, if someone tries to hide their game, like, you're gonna find out what it is. Like, I remember I saw, there was a few trailers I saw that were really cool, and then it would cut to the gameplay, and it would be like a strategy turn-based thing, and I was like, oh, okay.
Like, I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that is the case sometimes where they hide it behind a different art style. But I feel like most of the time, I think what they are trying to do is show the story and things, and they're not sure how to show it through walking around with the pixel art or something. And maybe that's part of why they, like so many games do use the cinematics. But yeah, I feel like you gotta figure that out.
You gotta own it.
Yeah.
And then another point we didn't talk about, this is probably the last comment. Victoria says, I feel like it depends on how far away the release date is. If the game is meant to come out fairly soon, I want majority, if not all, gameplay and in-game visuals. If it's a world premiere type announcement for a game 1 to 2 years out, I'm less upset by a primarily cinematic trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree,
An
I think. I
announcement
mean,
trailer.
we have to get some idea. Yeah, I think, yeah, if it's like a 2-second teaser and it's just like, coming Animal Crossing in space, coming 2020 million, then like, no, I don't need it to be fully in-game.
And it's
But
also an established series, though.
that's a good point. Yeah, because if it's something random, that's like, well, then I don't know what this is.
Yeah, if you're premiering like a multiplayer farming sim, then I really don't care.
Like Floatopia. Floatopia had a very cinematic announcement trailer.
Mm-hmm.
But I recall maybe also getting an idea of what the actual game looked like, but I feel like it was mostly cinematic.
Yeah.
And it's like that game we haven't really seen. Well, we don't really know anything about it at all. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like maybe there is like a mix that you need to do for it. I think it's just kind of like jarring if the cinematic and the actual in-game is so different looking, then it immediately makes me feel like, oh.
Yeah.
But I was so in it. Now I'm not.
Yeah, so thank you so much for the comments. There's a lot more if you want to read them over on Patreon. Again, you can join for free to do the weekly discussions and the polls. Check out the Patreon on Fridays, because that's when we update it.
Always. Never have ever missed that day ever.
Never on Saturday at all.
No.
So we teased this in the last episode, but Nintendo had a direct. Nintendo had a presentation. This is the first general direct since September of 2025. Surely it had to have some amazing announcements, right? Yeah,
it was an hour long.
It was. Well, yeah, it was almost an hour long, and they had an hour and a half treehouse, which was crazy.
Did you watch that?
I did. I did not. The games that they included in it were weird, but I guess that's kind of what they had to show. So we're going to be going over, not every announcement like we did last time, but we're going to be going over the announcements that I think, I don't know, are relevant to this show, the cozy space. And yeah, let's.
This is also going to be fun because if you didn't know, we have an after show we do every week for our Patreon supporters. Last week, we did some predictions for this direct, and some of them came true.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh.
Did I?
Pokemon
I personally remember being like, well, we'll see something from Rhythm Heaven.
Oh, yeah.
And you're like, you think? And I said, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then we were like, I was like, yes. And then I was like, we all were like, well, maybe there'll be Pokopia DLC.
Mm-hmm.
And that existed.
Yeah. I mean, we'll get to our thoughts about the direct, like as a whole, but there was a few things that I am very excited about. So,
and you predicted the last announcement as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was heavily rumored, but yeah.
Okay, anyway.
Some good stuff. The first thing I think we'll talk about is Rhythm Heaven. And yeah, it's a game that's coming out very soon. July 2nd, it is coming out. And I gotta say, I was gonna get the game no matter what, but they showed a lot of different modes, and I was very impressed. There's like a big multiplayer mode. There's a RPG mode, which I thought was cool. Like there's literally a story mode where, based on your rhythm or whatever, you like do attacks to monsters. I don't know. I was very impressed with what they showed. This was one of the games that was shown in the treehouse. They had like a 20-30 minute segment where they were playing multiplayer. Min, are you interested in this one? Are you kind of on the fence? By the way, this is a rhythm-based game with a bunch of like different mini games and stuff. Okay, anyway.
Yeah, I'm not really interested in it because I feel like I played a demo of some rhythm game and I was just so bad at it. Some of them that are really easy and just chill and laid back are fine, and I feel like they are fun and like a good vibe, but I just feel like I don't know. I'm just not super interested in it, but I don't despise all rhythm games or anything. I just don't find myself wanting to play it, but yeah.
Okay. Peyton?
Yeah. You know what this game is for me? It's like, let me take you through it. So when I was a kid, I would go to GameStop. I I usually would go like because my brother would want something, and I was just like along for the ride. And there was a Panera next to the GameStop, so I was really going for the Panera that we would get after. But in the GameStop, while my brother would fight with whoever would work there about something, I would play whatever random game they had like set up. And I feel as though back in the 2000s, if this game was on that kiosk where you got to test a random game in the GameStop, I would enjoy it thoroughly. And then I would not purchase it on my own accord. And that's how I think I feel about this game. Like if I go over to Pat's place, if I go all the way to Rhode Island and he's like, "Oh, you want to play some Rhythm Heaven?" I'd be like, "Sure thing." But do I Pay want to spend my money on it? No, like probably not. So like I'm interested, but like not that much.
Okay. I like that. You know, there's still kiosks. There's Switch kiosks in GameStops.
I have to say I haven't been in a GameStop in like a hot moment.
Yeah, they're a little depressing. Yeah,
Are they? Why? There's just no one in there? Like, is that why?
I mean, it's GameStop used to be all games. Now it's like 50% games, 50% like Funko Pops and like shirts and.
You don't like Funko Pops?
They could make that work. Like,
yeah, they could.
Like Hot Topic is still going, and they like kind of started adding just like plushies and like more like stuff like that, and it still works. But I feel like GameStop is, I don't know. There's something about it. I think you don't go in unless it's for the game, so people just aren't going in. I don't know.
I still go because some have like retro sections now, which I think is the smart direction they should be going in. So sometimes you can find some cool things. Yeah, it is worth noting that this is a budget title. It is $40, so it's not $70.
Oh, okay. You know what? Scratch that. That's better. I'm like more interested because I'm like, oh, if this is a $70 game, I don't really care that much. I feel like that's good then. Like, I'm not mad about it. I'm not super into rhythm games, but like I said, if they're presented to me, I'll play them. Like I went to this arcade bar a month ago, and they had this rhythm game, and I was going crazy. And I was like, do I like this? Maybe I do.
But like
it has to be in front of me. I feel like I would like that.
Yeah, it's $40. Also comes out on Switch 1. So Switch 1 people, this might be your last game, so enjoy it. And
oh, jeez.
Yeah, $40, July 2nd, 80 mini games, and then this RPG mode, multiplayer. I'm excited about it, and even though this is like something that I didn't want to see in the direct because like I wanted new stuff. I'm glad they showed it actually because it got me more excited. So that is.
They started with this, right? So it's like, or this was early.
They may have.
They did. They started with this.
Yeah, they did.
So that's good. So it's like, I think that's the way to do it. It's like, especially if it's been such a long time since we heard about this one. It's like, okay, refresh our mind. Great, this is coming out. Cool. Out of the way. Now let's hear about some new stuff.
Yeah.
So,
some of the other games we probably won't go over. A lot of third-party stuff. Onimusha, Dragon's Dogma 2, Stellar Blade. They showed Orbitals again, which is a co-op Sort of like It Takes Two, but it looks like a 90s like anime. I don't know if you guys are into the co-op games. I am not.
I just don't. Sometimes I'm like, oh, that looks really cool. I want to play that, but then I never ever actually get around to playing it with anyone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I do love that one's art style.
Yeah, that one looks super cool, and that is coming. They did a release date for it.
They had pre-orders beginning later that day.
Yeah,
but I don't see the release date.
Oh, September 3rd
on the direct.
September 3rd.
There you go.
Yeah. So yeah, that's a game that they have shown off that game in like 2 other directs too. So yeah, I mean, I guess we got a date. So they showed off the new Rayman game. Rayman, well, new in quotes. It's a remake of a other game that I don't even think needed a remake. But yeah, Rayman Legends is coming out. What is Big Walk? Oh
yeah, they're from the Untitled Goose Game people, right?
yeah, it's like another one of these co-op things where you're like.
Are you gonna call this Friend Slop too, or is this one not?
I mean,
sloppy?
I think people would, but it looks fun.
Not you.
It's just I don't know. I can't really get excited about these co-op or like 4-player games. It's tough to get 4 people together.
No, the problem is us. We need more friends.
Yeah,
We're the problem. We're the issue.
but this is kind of
make
like
friends.
So silly.
This is peak. Like
This, well, yeah,
Basically
it's like
peak.
which we've never played.
yeah. What were you saying?
Any of
Liz?
us.
Is it peak?
Well, you're
Well,
not. No,
basically
it's like
peak.
You're a weird little dude writing on a whiteboard. I like that.
Well, yeah, I think it's like a mixture of games, but you're like hiking with your friends and like, yeah, it's a 4-player kooky little thing.
I want to play. Are we playing Smash or Pass, or are we just giving commentate? Are we just commentating on this?
We can commentate. We've done a lot of
we don't
Smash
need to.
or Pass.
We don't need to smash. Let's calm down with the smashing and the passing.
I mean, we can give
I
our
like
opinions
this.
whether we're gonna get it, but yeah, Big Walk. I think we've seen this also. So, they showed. Okay, yeah, this next one. A lot of people were excited about this. I don't want to be that guy, but there's a new One Piece game, Grand Gourmet.
So you're a bubble burster? What?
I'm a bubble burster.
Continue.
Yeah, this is One Piece Grand Gourmet. This developer has made so many games. Like Dev Story.
Oh yeah.
And I heard they weren't that good. So if you're a One Piece fan, I don't want to burst your bubble, but just like maybe lower your expectations for this one. I don't know.
Can we hear from our resident One Piece fan what you think about it?
You know, I feel a little bit hurt by the way that Pat's bringing this one up.
Yeah.
I was so excited for this one. I love the pixel art. I love that it's One Piece and they have so many One Piece characters. And I love the cooking because I had, like, once I got into One Piece, I was like, oh my gosh, I hope there's a game. And I was looking up the games and I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't like any of the One Piece games that are out and they don't have good reviews. So when I saw this, I'm like, this looks like more my speed. Like, I'm very excited to try it. And it was one that I was like the most excited about.
I need you to do me a favor. Go to Steam right now. Type in One Piece Grand Gourmet. Click on the developer, Karasoft, and look at all of the games they have. They have so many games that are in this same art style.
What's wrong with them?
So, from what I've heard, they play like mobile games, which I don't know. I mean, some of them have very positive
reviews.
reviews.
Or the publisher?
The developer, Karasoft.
I've seen them a lot. Like they have that same.
They're
type
all
of
over
art
the
style.
eShop.
Yeah.
And they play as mobile games. Like, they're very, like, you're just clicking menus and stuff. I mean, it could be fun. I don't know.
Played any of them?
I think I did buy one of them. I forgot which one it was, though.
Oh, you're making me sad.
No, I don't.
I feel
Try
like we
it out.
should give them a chance.
Try it out.
It's One Piece. We gotta, they gotta do better this time, then.
But, I mean,
Some of them have very positive reviews. like shiny ski resorts.
They're just, yeah, they're just very mobile-y. It's not like you're just clicking menus and stuff. I mean, it could be good like PC, like playing on PC, but.
Oof. They had a game that came out January 6th called Final Frontier Story.
They're all like story.
It looks very different though, but that one has mixed. Oh, I hope it's good.
It could be good.
Doing any other like main games like that though.
Yeah. I don't know. This one's gonna be $20. Has a bunch of One Piece stuff, and that is coming out October 23rd. So
I will say majority of their games have positive or very positive reviews.
That's good.
There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 with mixed, but all the others, which is way more than that, has good reviews.
I think I played one and I was expecting to like be able to control a character and walk around and stuff, but it is very like management where you're just like clicking menus and watching things happen. So maybe not bad game is the word, but like just kind of know what you're getting into.
So when you saw that trailer, was that your reaction? Like, oh, well, it's going to suck.
I was like, oh, another one of these games? Like I thought it was cool that they mixed in a property with it. That's kind of fun.
Dang, this is my first time seeing it that I thought.
I mean, if it was Dragon Ball Story, excited. I would be like you right now, but
will you be buying it anyway?
Dragon Ball Story, yeah.
A One Piece Grand Gourmet.
No. Well, I've never seen One Piece, so I don't really have.
You have time to watch thousands of episodes.
I have time
by October.
If I started today, I would probably finish.
I'm not caught up, but you can watch the live action. Start there.
Like Pat, you have time. What?
All the time in the world.
Start watching. So we could watch them on the side monitor, like while we're doing this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Joking.
Let's do it.
Next up, I think, is one of the biggest announcements, one that I really like to see. So this was heavily rumored. We talked about this a little bit. Pokemon Pokopia is getting a free update and expansion pass, and we have some details on that. Before we get into that, though, they did tweet out something also saying the next in-game event is happening this month. So that's good.
No.
Nice.
And of course that is free. So let's break this down. So there's a free update and a paid expansion pass. The free update comes out in August and you'll be able to dive. You get a new power. It's like a bubble helmet or whatever. And you'll be able to go underwater and decorate underwater and like do things underwater and stuff. That's like the free update. The paid update is a 3-part update. It is $34.99 for the expansion pass. You have to buy it all. You can't buy it in different pieces. And the first wave comes out in August as well, alongside of the free update. Bubbly Basin is the first wave, and it unlocks a new town, Bubbly Basin. New Pokemon, new items, and new like outfits, all that stuff. And then there's going to be 2 other updates. The second one releasing in late 2026 and part 3 releasing in 2027. Part 2 is not going to include a new world. It's just going to be, well, they haven't told us anything actually. And part 3 is going to be similar to part 1 where there is a new world and probably new Pokemon and outfits and stuff like that. Payton, $34.99.
That's not how you say it.
For a $70 game. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I'm interested in like what the general reaction was to this because I think it's great for the free update. That seems like it has a lot of stuff in it already, which is great. Yeah, I mean, it's expensive. You got to buy a Switch 2. You got to buy this expensive game, expensive expansion pass. Maybe I'm just not with it because I don't really I'm not a big expansion pass person. Like, I haven't really purchased them before. I don't like buying something and not knowing exactly what's going to be in it. However, I guess this is good because you can get an idea, like, based off of what you're getting with the first update, and then you kind of just have the trust because it's Pokemon. Like, oh, the rest of it will be good. I think I would have that trust. Like, for this, I'd be like, oh yeah, okay, it's probably gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Maybe more unlikely with other games. Like, I haven't really played as much, or just that are newer games. But I think this is all great. Cool. Yeah, give us some more. We already liked it. There's already a boatload of stuff to do. Sure. We'll take some more. I feel like are people upset about how much this costs, or are they down with it?
I think it was just one of those things where like people saw it in the direct and they're like, "Oh my god, this is so awesome!" But then like some time passed and they're like, "Wait a second, this is $100 game." So
yeah,
I think that was more the reaction. But it's from what I've seen, it's been pretty much all positive.
So. Yeah, I mean it. Yeah. Because I mean, like, Animal Crossing does, like, whenever they had their big updates, they were always free. So I guess, like, you can kind of compare it to that. But it's, I mean, you guys have played much more of Pokopia than me. Do you think this expansion pass is a, like, need, or is it like a bonus fun thing?
I think it's a need. I think it's a need.
You think it's a need?
Well,
no.
Okay.
For
I think
you, Mr.
To Patrick, it's a need.
I feel like as a more casual, sorry to interrupt you, sir, player who kind of dropped off of it, like, there is so much stuff that, like, I still have to do. I still have if you are like me and you're like, oh, now that I did the story, I should decorate and renovate all the towns. I could make a cloud island. I could play with my friends. I could get all the Pokemon. I could fill my Pokedex. I haven't done all of that, and, like, I would like to go back and do some more of that, but I also, like, I don't know. I get a little overwhelmed with the decorating.
But are you doing that?
So, no, I'm not doing that. So, like, I guess if you did all of that, then you're so many hours in and you're, like, ready for this. If you're where I am, you don't need this.
Yeah.
What about you, Pat? You need this? Like,
I mean,
where are you at
I think the base game has tons of content. I think you could easily play hundreds and hundreds of hours, just the base game. However, I do think that we're in a time now where if you have a big game like this, you gotta keep adding to it. And I will say, like, I love Pokopia. There's not enough items in the game. There needs to be more items in the game. And
I could go with that point.
Needs to be more items in the game. I think just because there are 1,000 Pokemon out there, believe it or not, there needs to be more Pokemon in the game. Some people don't have their favorites in there.
Yeah.
Okay, I agree with Peyton. I don't like buying things where I don't know 2/3 of the content that's coming out. But I will say, just one world, Bubbly Basin, that adds in hundreds of hours of gameplay. Like, you're getting new items, a brand new ability, new Pokemon. That alone is hundreds of hours. So, and then the part 3 is another town. So that's even more content. Part 2 is kind of weird. I wish they would have been a little clearer. Now that I've thought about it more, I think there's going to be some kind of multiplayer update. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, okay. Well, that'll be cool.
Like some kind of multiplayer island or something. I don't know. Yeah, $34.99. It's tough when you have a $70 game. That's really tough. But I think the content is going to be there. And the reason why I'm, like, even more okay with it is because you don't have to buy this and you can still be fed new content. Like, this month we're getting a brand new event with event items, and they're going to continue to do that throughout the year. Then
the underwater stuff is free too.
The
like
diving,
that, in August. Like, that seems like a big update in itself.
Yeah.
So that's not to say they won't maybe continue to do big updates like that too.
Yeah, because it says you will need to know the newly added move, Dive, included in the free software update. So that's just part of the free update, but it like goes hand in hand with the DLC.
Yeah.
I will say, like, I don't think this is a need for me, but I do agree the things that we do kind of need to see added are more Pokemon, so that everybody's favorite Pokemon gets added to this game. And also, if you finish the Pokedex, which I think is one of the things that's like maybe somewhat easier to do than decorating the whole place, you can like go back and keep doing that. But also more items. But I think like this is still a want for me. Like I still want this. I like the new towns because having new additional towns is really fun for me because doesn't that add more story?
I'm assuming there's
Or
going to be like
no?
journal entries
More lore.
and stuff.
Because I like that part. And I feel like then you have to go raise the environment level and find the new Pokemon. So like that is exciting for me more than the decorating for me, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I just got to get back into the swing of decorating.
I think half of the people are going to agree with you and the other half are like, this is the only game I played. I bought a Switch 2 for this. So
that's also a good point.
So for some people, it's going to be a need. I'm excited. I honestly wish that the August release date was pushed up to July because I feel like, I don't know. I do see the momentum of this game diving quite a bit. No pun intended. But, you know, hopefully the event that's coming out in June is like a fun little summer event. And, you know.
August is stacked.
August is stacked. September is stacked. Honestly, July is stacked. Our next Smash for Pass is going to be great. Peyton's
what is
like,
coming out in
what
July?
are...
Okay, what is coming out in July? August, I know, is what? Grave Seasons.
There's a couple hitters in July. There's a couple, like, even on the eShop.
Moonlight Peaks.
Moonlight Peaks.
Is July.
Hear our next segment about Grave Seasons.
Yeah.
Oh,
no longer.
That one's delayed? I didn't even... Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. This is my new favorite part of me.
Finding out about
I'm playing this role on the show recently of like me finding out about things live on the air, and I think I'm giving the point of view of a lot of the audience members, and I'm happy to do it.
Guys,
Great,
there
perfect.
is a chance I don't get this DLC.
Really?
Oh.
Well, can you also...
August is my baby's month.
Fields of Mystery.
Of course.
That sounds so
Is
stupid.
there a
But
world
yeah,
though?
it's
Like you can
my
wait to
game.
buy. Like
Oh,
you
yeah.
can wait to wave 2 to buy the whole thing,
Yeah.
right?
You can wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't want to cut you off.
No, I'm really bad at that. I'm sorry, every listener. I feel like I cut everyone off by accident.
Good.
But you could pre-order
But yeah, it's
it.
your baby.
You can pre-order it
my fave.
today. If you pre-order it, you get 30 rare Pokemedals and also a Ditto print that you can like customize items and blocks and stuff.
I hate that stuff like that gets me. Like
It's
the
a cute
stupid
print,
Ditto
too.
rug that everyone else ended up getting too.
I know.
Really?
And then at the end, they also teased Manaphy, which is a legendary Pokemon. So they're probably going to be adding more legendaries. I'm assuming that means new mystery islands too, because each town has their own mystery island. So I actually think these updates are going to be pretty big, but I would like to know what you guys think.
Smash.
Smash. The next game, well, I don't know how much we're going to talk about this. I'm actually pretty excited about this because I've been wanting to try out this franchise. Any interest in Fire Emblem?
Yes. Because everyone says everybody's hot. It's
Everyone's
a fun
hot.
story. Everybody's hot. It's a fun story. The combat's fun. All the time people are like, Peyton, you're depriving yourself of something you know you're going to like. And I agree. I am depriving myself of something I know I am going to like. So maybe this will be the one. But are you interested in this?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You brought
you.
it up.
I'm interested. I have 3 houses somewhere back there, which is the last game, and people said
You
I
have
would.
3 houses. You are rich.
I wish I had 3
That's
houses.
crazy.
Wish I had 1.
Wait,
Three
you
houses.
didn't play it?
I did not play 3 houses. No.
That's funny. I have Fire Emblem Awakening on 3DS. Never played it.
Oh,
But 3 houses, which did come out on the Switch, people said I would like it because it's not just battling. There's like life sim stuff in it. There's like farming and like relationship stuff in it. So maybe I'll try that out. These are just like time sinks though. Like you can't just like casually play these. I feel like you're in for like a 50 to 70 hour game. Graphically, these look, I mean, this looks great. Comes out in September. Tactical turn-based battling. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think some
I
of
feel like
our
I'd like it.
listeners would. Yeah, it would be like cozy adjacent, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I might like this, but I also feel like if I don't know, maybe I wouldn't like it, and then I'm like, I don't want to buy that. Then if there's a chance I wouldn't like it, because I
Yeah.
look at it and it's something different for me, and it's also like a long commitment kind of game where I just don't feel like maybe I want to dive into that, and that's why I keep avoiding this franchise.
And it is going to be $80.
Wow, it's so affordable. Oh wow.
I think it's $70 if you like
No.
pre-order it or whatever. What are we doing, dude? $80? And this
I
is
don't have that.
Guess we're not playing. It looks cool.
Just kidding, man.
It looks awesome, but it's
I'm
just
sure
like,
it's worth it. I'm sure it's great. I've heard really good things. They're like feel like movies.
yeah.
But like even then, do I want to pay $80? No, like not really. Not really.
I think it's 70 digitally, but still.
Still.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll see what people say about it.
Yeah. The next game, I mean, I guess we could talk about Ninjala 2. Guys were
I missed the
scraping.
first one.
So it's weird because Ninjala 1 was like an online only like multiplayer battler where you play as like a ninja and you beat up people. This one looks like kind of like an open world 3D platformer. Very colorful. Should we skip this one? You guys see this at all?
It's giving like Toontown meets Palia to me. But with ninjas.
Min's like, I'm going to be playing Fields of Mystria.
She's like, why are we even?
This
Yeah.
game, like, I did think it was very cute and it looks kind of fun, but like, I just don't think it's for me. I feel like I'm such a I'm like
Same.
the cozy gaming niche, like minimal combat or only farming, mining combat, and like that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just
kind of on the
do
fence
want
about
a
this one.
casual experience. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I like the style and the graphics of this, but I don't know if I'll jump into it. Okay, they did show this thing called DK Challenges where basically like all the retro Donkey Kong games have like little built-in achievements. They also added in a new sort of thing for Donkey Kong Bonanza. They're adding to the DLC of that. Honestly, and it's limited time, so I have no interest. A limited time DLC is insane. Like, what? So I don't even want to talk about that.
None of that.
I think that was a miss. Okay, reading off some of the other games. Jujutsu Kaisen had like a Vampire Survivors kind of thing. Lords of the Fallen 2, Lies of P, Devil May Cry 5, Muramasa, which I actually liked on Wii. Yeah, those were some third-party games. They also revealed Xenoblade 1, 2, and 3 is going to have Switch 2 versions. A brand new Xenoblade Genesis game is in development. I think we can skip that.
I've
just-
never played any of them.
A lot of RPGs, just a ton of RPGs. And like, man, RIP, if you're a freaking Xenoblade fan, those 3 games $70 each. They're all coming out this year. That's 3.
Oof.
That's a lot. Good luck.
Xenoblade does look really cool. Like, I like that graphics.
Oh,
but-
Genesis looks amazing. It looks great. But
Yeah.
okay, the next weird announcement, because why not? Nintendo Switch Sports Resort. Now we're talking.
We predicted that.
Yeah.
What?
We're talking.
Except I
I was
said-
talking to that guy in the alley again.
Yeah.
What do
oh
you
my
know?
god, I used to love the Wii Sports Resort. I loved that one. It was so good.
Okay, I am bummed though because you guys know how I like to play my games during the season. This is coming out October. What? Summer's done. What are you doing?
You can't go to a resort
I could-
like some other place in the
You
world.
literally play Animal Crossing all year, but I
And
guess
it's on
it
an
has
island.
seasons. So I guess that changes it.
12 sports, including something that Nintendo was very proud to show off, thumb wrestling.
Why were they showing that off so much?
Peyton, there's like
They
a
were
3-minute, there's like a 5-minute clip
What?
of him playing thumb wrestling. It's insane.
And
Oh.
he loses. He doesn't even win.
I see that.
So yeah, this is obviously a follow-up to Switch Sports. Actually, the first Switch Sports did very well.
Really?
My problem with this is like, there's literally nothing new here. I'm gonna get it. Oh, you know. I'm
Well,
gonna
the
get
thumb wrestling is new.
it. Thumb wrestling.
Is it
and
not?
Jump rope is new.
I like jump rope.
Oh.
I hate thumb wrestling.
And there's skateboarding.
In real life too.
I
Oh, that's fun.
yeah.
And power cruising.
Are you guys good at thumb wrestling? Whenever do you ever do that? And when you do it, do you win?
I don't do it,
Um,
but I am afraid of
Not
arm
the same?
wrestling because
Oh,
I heard that it's one of the most dangerous things and could really ruin your muscle or something.
Thumb wrestling is one of the
Really?
most dangerous.
No,
things.
arm.
No arm
Oh
wrestling.
God, no. Yeah, I've seen videos.
Oh, really? I've never seen that, but I'm scared
Don't
of
look it up.
I don't believe you.
No,
Like,
it's real thing.
Are
I
you
don't even-
screwing
I don't even
with
wanna
me?
say it.
I don't.
Dangerous.
I don't even want to say what
What?
happens.
Okay, you'll tell me later.
Yeah.
Okay. But
The
thumb
thumb.
wrestling. Do you win? Do you play? Are you good?
I don't know. I play maybe with like a little nephew or
Yeah.
something. I
You
don't
were
know.
like so mad I asked you that. You're like,
What's
"I
your
don't
thumb
know,
wrestling record,
stupid
Peyton?
woman? Terrible. I hate thumb wrestling. I don't think I've ever won.
I feel like a
I
lot
feel
of
like
cheating
it's
goes
just an
on.
excuse to hold hands with someone.
Aw.
I'm not
Oh,
doing it.
do you?
But I think instead there should be a game that's like the thumbs from Spy Kids like punching each other like with their heads. I would rather do that than like this.
Okay, I wasn't ready for that
Yeah.
reference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I would love to do. I could do an arm wrestle though. Now I feel like I could win an arm wrestle more than I could win a thumb war.
Not
Maybe
what-
not?
Not after what I tell you.
Okay.
I'm wrestling anybody.
No, I don't like a thumb wrestle. I think it's kind of stupid. Well, it's a thumb war. Like you go 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a thumb war. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
I don't call it thumb wrestling. Thumb war.
I call it thumb
That
wrestling.
was copyrighted, maybe.
Oh, maybe that's just what they called it in New Jersey. I don't know, but that's what we called it.
This is going to
Anyways.
be $50, and it's coming out in October. I will get it. I actually liked the first one, and they did a lot of updates for it. So that's something.
I still think it would have been better if they did. What did I say on the afterburn? I wanted Mario Hockey.
Mm.
I think that would have hit
I
better.
put that
but
on my bingo board for you.
You
I needed one more
did?
spot. Yeah, I said Mario Hockey parentheses for Peyton.
Okay, but if this
didn't
was
get it.
Nintendo Switch Winter Resort and it was all winter games, that kind of would have
But
hit.
it comes out in
Okay, but it's
October.
the summer.
Pat. It's in
Yeah.
fall. What were you gonna do?
It's better than summer.
You
Better
can
than a
go.
summer game.
You can in October. There are places in the world that are still hot.
Honestly, it's still hot here in October.
And people go on vacation like to resorts at like times of the year that the weather isn't good where they live.
My area is the only area that matters. Okay, anyway, they showed RuneScape, Dragon
Oh
Wilds.
boy.
This next game, this was probably Min's Super Bowl. I didn't see a reaction to this.
I just like the dragon.
Hello Kitty Party Island.
Oh, I thought we were talking about RuneScape. Okay.
No, Hello Kitty Party Island. It is basically Hello Kitty's attempt at Mario Party. There's a bunch of like little mini games. There's a game board. Min?
Okay, like
We doing this?
I didn't have a big reaction to it, to be honest.
Wow.
I'm not gonna be. Who am I playing this with? I love the Hello Kitty stuff. It's so cute.
Your
but
boy's in it. Hang it on.
I know, but I love that. I love when more of the characters are in their games. I do, but I do feel like Hello Kitty just like some company just makes a game similar to the Mario Party one and then slaps all the Sanrio characters on it, and like that's fine. It's cool. It's like, but I don't see myself getting this because I barely play my own Mario Party game.
Mm-hmm.
So I do think it's really cute, but I don't know. I wasn't really that thrilled about it. I was thrilled about the One Piece game though, and Pat tore my heart out.
You ruined her day.
It could be
Oh my
great.
God.
It could be the best mobile game you ever played.
You don't believe that.
But you know what? If I go into it and I'm like, yeah, like if I hype myself enough, I will love it.
Oh, you'll
So
love
I'll
it no
be
matter
good.
what. Yeah.
I'll be good.
You play?
I
Okay.
wonder.
Well, yeah.
Oh,
go.
go ahead.
No,
No,
go,
go
go.
ahead.
No,
No,
you
tell me
go.
more about. I need to know more
Peyton.
about the game.
I'm actually like low key interested in this one. If I could get this one for like
Oh.
very cheap on sale one day, I'll get it. I don't like how you don't play as the Hello Kitty animals though. You play as like
I
these
know.
humans.
Boring.
Why?
I don't know. But that's coming out
My-
in October.
My question was going to be on a scale of Hello Kitty freeze tag to Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Where is this?
This looks good. This actually looks close. Well, closer to Hello Kitty Island Adventure, I guess you would say.
Because like after Hello Kitty freeze tag, which I just want to remind everybody is like a full priced game where you just play freeze tag. I'm a little iffy about the Hello Kitty games now.
Why does the color look like blurry?
I
Like that's
don't-
a filter on it, kind of vibe.
Yeah. I don't know. I would assume this would also be on Switch 1 as well. Maybe that's why.
I mean, it does look fun. It does look cool to like make your own character, to be honest, because then you can wear like Hello Kitty's bow or like, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. They showed more Star Fox. Star Fox looks good. There's a demo out for Star Fox. I played it. It feels great. They also showed that on the Treehouse as well. So, yeah. Final Fantasy Resonance they showed. This next game, did you guys play the first one, Piku Niku?
No, but I've seen it before.
I've seen it too.
Looks cute.
Yeah, lots of people were excited about this one. It is now in 3D. It's like a 3D like puzzle adventure game. I didn't have a big
It looks
reaction
like
to it.
it looks like it's like cursed. Silly, goofy, and cursed. And I like it.
Looks old.
Yeah. But it used to be a 2D game. Now it's like full on 3D, so.
And it kind of gives me the silly vibes of that one game that you were playing, Pat, where you roll over all the items. What's it called?
Oh,
Katamari?
Yeah, yeah.
Katamari, yeah.
Yeah, that's coming out in 2027. The next announcement I was excited about, and that is the new Dragon Quest Monsters game. I've been playing the first one because it went on a big discount, and yeah, it's basically like Pokemon. It's a monster taming, turn-based RPG game. This one looks so much better than the Switch one is like very blurry and whatever. But yeah, there's a cool mechanic where you can like breed monsters together and they make other monsters.
And some of them are so cute.
This really caught my eye too. I don't even like turn-based, but look how cute the girl characters are.
Mm-hmm. This
You
one
play
looks
as
so
both
much
of them?
better. You might be able to choose one.
They're cute.
I like it. The monsters are so cool too.
December 3rd, but it's in a desert, so I can't play that because it has to be snowing.
There's
Wait.
there's
I was
other
gonna-
landscapes.
I'm
Is
kidding.
Pokopia not mostly like rock to
just-
like?
kidding because Pat.
There's a beach area, Peyton.
I
This-
don't care. I don't care.
don't either. I just want it to be annoying.
This one though is I think a sleeper. Not enough people are talking about this one. Comes out December. I really like the first one, and this will be Switch 2 only, I believe. Yeah.
Cool.
Let's see. They didn't really show Dust Bloods, but they mentioned it. They showed Splatoon Raiders, a longer gameplay segment of that. They also did a treehouse with that. Any interest
So
at all?
what is it?
Yeah, Splatoon Raiders, I say budget game. It's still going to be like $50, but yeah, you basically like play as an Inkling and you go through these different levels, and at the end of the level there's like treasure that you get, and along the way you're just like killing enemies and platforming and stuff like that. The thing about this is it reads as a DLC. They've released DLC before that has been like this kind of vibe, and those have been like $20 DLCs. So like, I'm still not super excited about this one, but it's kind of one of those things like,
player, right?
what else am I going to play? Yeah, it's a single player.
Mm.
They did show
I've never
a lot
really
of it.
been a Splatoon girl. I know those are your roots though, Pat. And like, does this bring you back to your roots, or
The
you
Arwen
over it?
attack.
Yeah, it does bring me back a little bit. You know what's weird about Splatoon? It's opposite basically for me with every other game. I prefer the multiplayer online stuff. That's my Splatoon. I don't need a single player Splatoon.
This is in my Splatoon. I love
Say
it.
my
Okay,
Splatoon.
cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, that
Love it.
when does that come out? Oh, they're doing like a Splatfest and stuff. July, I
know.
think.
July
pretty soon.
stacked, apparently.
They showed Deltarune Chapter 5. Yeah, Metaphor. And Minecraft Switch 2 Edition. I thought that already existed, but I guess it didn't. So, there you go. Honestly, it needs it, but
I don't like the blocks.
no. You like
A lot of people do.
I don't like blocks.
you don't even like
you know, my
Pokopia
favorite
blocks.
block.
No, they're fine.
My favorite block in Minecraft is the block that is the cow.
Nice.
Yeah.
There's a cow in it, but it's made of block.
My favorite block are the
Every-
two blockheads that I do this podcast with. I'm kidding. Okay.
Everything is
Two
block.
blockheads, right here.
And then they showed a sizzle reel. And I think the only game we're going to talk about out of that is a game called Everbloom, which comes out in 2027. Yeah, this is a farm sim. So they showed one single farm sim. And
Wait, we're not going to talk about Fitness Boxing 3? Why
Or
not?
Atelier Kyrie.
Yeah, go ahead. Talk about it.
It just looked cool.
I've never played Atelier games, but there's a lot of them. And I heard
the cozy gamers like it.
yeah, some cozy gamers like them. I don't know.
Why aren't we talking about the game where you're on a truck and you're in the snow? You want to talk about that one?
What was it called? SnowRunner?
You
It's
can't
called
think
like
about that right now. It's summer.
Snow Runner, and you're just driving
Yeah.
a truck and you're in the snow.
Yeah, go ahead. Talk about it.
It's called Snow Runner. It's out now. You're in a truck and you're driving in the snow.
Wow, it's
Awesome. I'm glad we kept that in.
And then
She's so
fitness
deep into hockey that she
boxing.
just wants any kind of snow or cold.
I know, and now hockey's over, so now I'm like, oh, I miss it. Anyway, and then fitness boxing. tell
Some
me
of those
about
games
that.
are a good time. Nintendo actually
They look
no
like a good
Just Dance
time.
in this was shocking.
no
I
Just
know.
Dance.
We
Maybe
could
they're
have had
fading.
No, don't say that.
Wait, actually, are they releasing one? Because I didn't
Rah
see it.
Rah Rasputin Forever.
I didn't
There's
see it in
dance
any
too.
showcase.
Zara Larson songs to dance to.
I want I just want all the songs.
Anyway, Everbloom was shown in this showcase. I would say the only like true farm sim if you were looking for any of these. The Steam page is up. It says planned release 2027. Everbloom is a cute and cozy social farming sim set in a world of whimsy. Grow buckets of popcorn right on the plants and make chocolate milk by feeding your cows candy bars. Grow, care, build, decorate, and explore the world of Everbloom solo or with friends. I mean,
did you see the biggest part of this direct?
What?
They had a strawberry cow. They panned to it. I screamed at the top of my lungs.
In this trailer?
In the direct, the Nintendo Direct.
Okay, so she doesn't care about Everbloom.
Strawberry cow in
When?
Everbloom.
Oh, in Everbloom.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry, guys. Sorry. In Everbloom, there is a strawberry cow. I do want to say I loved that, and I've been looking at this game. I'm interested. I'm gonna try it out.
Oh, I see it.
But
Yeah.
the thing is, it bothers me a little bit when animals, you're playing as an animal, but you're taking care of animals. Like, okay, are the cows?
They're not evolved
Why are they
yet.
in a barn? They aren't your friend. It confuses me. Like, I don't know how else you would do it though. Like, if you want the characters just to be animals, like what would the pets be then?
Yeah, because there's like a
humans.
there's like a
I don't
cat
know.
holding a baby cow, and it's weird.
Yeah, that confuses me.
Guys, animals also don't typically like have farms that they run.
You'd be surprised. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, that's true.
No, but I get it though. Min is like, how dare you say that to me?
No,
it's like
I'm just confused because they do have a farm.
Yeah, but like, okay, in real life,
Like my cat doesn't.
your
I don't have a
cat,
cat. My dog.
well, your dog is not like fertilizing the crops. Well, maybe,
I saw
maybe.
her outside doing some pooping.
My dog
in the
is
yard,
certainly
and I think she was
fertilizing
fertilizing, but
something.
yeah, that definitely not like standing on 2 feet running around with a bucket, but it's just, yeah, it does bother me a little bit because I'm like, why is a tiger petting the cow? Wait, why isn't the cow? Okay, I just want to play as the strawberry cow though, so I'm confused. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'll get over it. I'll try it out and see.
Yeah, I'm excited to see more of this one because this game like has just been something we've only known so little about for so long. So glad to see a little bit more of it and that it's going to be coming out. And
wait, yeah, and it's only Switch 2.
What? Is it not on Steam?
No. I mean, not Switch 1.
Oh, for Switch. Okay, got it.
Sorry.
No, I was gonna say, I was like, wait, what? Yeah. No, I agree though a little bit about the animals being a little weird. Like that. Then you're taking care of other. I do agree about that. It is a little weird, but you gotta. I feel like it's like we're in fantasy world. We fantasy brain, but I think it looks cute.
It looks ambitious. Like there's mines, there's dungeons. It looks like. Strawberry cow, very ambitious. I don't know, man. Can we just bring back single player games though? Is that a big like hot take?
You have to play.
You can play. It says solo or with friends, but like usually these types of games like they reward the multiplayer side of it. I feel.
Well, I don't know. I mean, as much as I love Fields of Mystery, so many people beg for it to be multiplayer. So I think it's better for a lot of these games to come out and they already have that built into the base game.
Yeah.
Where like Stardew Valley didn't have that originally, so they had to figure out, okay, how will I do that? And like if Fields of Mystery adds that, which they're probably already thinking about that, but they'd have to figure out how do we add that to our game. Where like also with Poorly Fields, they already have that like built in, and it looks like they already have that figured out. So that's gonna interest a whole bunch of other players because it has multiplayer.
For sure.
I think it's good.
Yeah. So that was in the sizzle reel. Then they showed off Kingdom Hearts. They showed off 3 Kingdom Hearts games coming to Switch 2. And then they showed off the newest Kingdom Hearts 4. I know a lot of people were excited about that. And then the very last announcement was the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time remake. And they showed a little... It was a cinematic thing. I don't know if like the shot of Link was like what the in-game I mean, I'm assuming that's what the game looks like. Because that's different from the other cinematics. So, I mean, if that's the case, it does look very good. It is coming out this year. And like this was kind of something that was leaked. And I mean, obviously it's a strong end to the presentation. I just think it would have hit so much more if they showed something. Like, I guess this was just like, hey guys, it exists. And we definitely will be getting a full-on Zelda Direct for this game. But I don't know. I just think it didn't hit as well because it just didn't
Oh my
show
gosh. I loved this trailer though.
It was a good
I
trailer.
don't know.
It was a good
Like,
trailer.
this is exactly what we were talking about. Like some trailers, if they're just announcing the game, like that's the thing. Like it's fine to do this because it definitely hyped me up. Like yes, I would have loved to see more gameplay because I've never played Ocarina of Time, so I don't know what to expect. But I got to see the art style. I loved how they opened it up, and I loved the voice acting. I felt like, oh my gosh, like it just felt so fantastical and cool, and I kind of set the scene for my excitement for the game because I wasn't sure if it would be something I'd be interested in. I want to know more about it because I've never played Ocarina of Time, so I'm excited to see more when they do share it. And didn't they say this year? So
yeah,
that part did make me think, okay, why didn't we get more yet? But I know they're gonna show us more eventually, so I'll be okay.
if it said 2027, I would have been totally fine with that. And especially because I thought the Direct was bad, so it would have been nice to get a little something. But
so was your reaction very like, that's it?
I mean, I was like, oh my God, this is actually a thing. Like, Ocarina of Time is one of the highest reviewed and rated games of all time. I think of all time. Like, it is
wow.
And I'm excited for you to play it because it's so good. But yeah, I don't know.
I didn't think this Direct was as bad as some others.
What would you guys rate this Direct?
That we've talked about at least.
I gave it a D.
I guess mine would be
Really?
like a
Because I look at
plus.
this Direct and like what I wanted from this. I guess it's like from what I wanted from this Direct. Like I was already buying Rhythm Heaven. They showed that off. I mean, it didn't sell me more. I was going to buy it anyway. The third-party games, I have a PS5. I have a PC. So like I don't really play a lot of third parties on Switch anymore. So like Rhythm Heaven I'm buying. Pokopia was awesome. That was probably the highlight. It was cool seeing Fire Emblem, I guess. It's just not my type of game. The Donkey Kong stuff, who cares? Switch Sports Resort, cool. That's it for me. The Ocarina of Time.
What did you want? What did you want, though?
I wanted new announcements. I wanted like something new. I wanted
Pikmin.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that was weird. So someone after the Direct, someone in my community did a breakdown of the genres that were shown in this Direct. And it was like one action adventure, one like there was like 15 RPGs or JRPGs. I just don't think it was a good. Oh, Dragon Quest Monsters is another game I'm excited for.
Yeah,
but like
that was good.
It just wasn't a balanced show for me.
Okay. I mean, does the Pokopia announcement like not bump it up a little bit from a D? Because I feel like that's like really exciting.
That's
is it
really
not?
exciting.
Or Did you just like totally assume that was gonna happen, so it wasn't like a?
No, that was
Yeah,
a
that's what
surprise,
I was wondering.
genuinely. I think for me, literally, Pokopia... I'm looking at this direct and being like, okay, Pokopia update and Switch Sports Resort. So I think that's a D.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, we already knew about Star Fox. We already knew about Rhythm Heaven. We knew about Splatoon Raiders. And Ocarina of Time, I guess, goes into that. But, yeah.
Also, I wanted to mention about Pokopia. I forget if we mentioned this, but when it said available for download today, I was so confused.
I was confused about that, too.
I was so,
Oh.
like, literally, people were like, even telling me a couple days later, like, oh, the game is out. And I'm like, what? No, it's not.
So there was
so
a...
confused.
Yeah, it's confusing because there was a 1.1 update that did fix a lot of like bugs and stuff like that. There was some like quality of life stuff that was added. Like prior, you could only have like 500 items that like lit up or something, and now it's like 1,000. Did I cut out? Okay.
Sorry, I didn't want to laugh about it.
So there were some quality of life things added in 1.1, but the diving and all the new stuff is August.
Yeah.
Yeah. But wait, what did you think of the Ocarina of Time part, Peyton?
Oh, yeah. See, this cinematic trailer didn't bother me too much because I think because for it being Zelda, it's like anticipated it'll be like a big showcase, like in a similar way of if they announce Animal Crossing at some point, I imagine it would be something small like that, and then we would just know like, oh, okay, we're gonna get some large amount of something tacked on. When it's a new game announcement, this isn't enough. But I think when it is something like this, I think it's enough to get people excited. I mean, for me, I've heard about this game for so long. I've never played it, but I've always heard really good things about it. So just the vibe of it looks cool to me, and I was glad that it exists, and I know people are really excited. So I'm excited to see more for sure.
Yeah.
I don't think this was a D. I mean, I don't think this was a D. I think maybe a C.
Okay.
But like the Pokopia thing was great. That like bumps it up for me at least. And I mean the fitness boxing and the thumb war and the sports resort that really did it for me.
Oh, okay. I will say we didn't really mention this, but I like just the idea of them giving us a roadmap for Pokopia. I think is the best part because so many times we were just left in the dark with Animal Crossing. It's nice to get like, okay, this, and this. And honestly, I could maybe see them doing another expansion pass. If it goes well. If it goes well and the game like completely blows up again, I could see them doing another one.
Yeah.
$130 game. Okay. So what was your grade, Min?
C+.
Okay. All right. So there you go. That was the Nintendo Direct. Usually there is a September Direct also. But we shall see. I don't know. Nintendo's been pretty weird, but September would be the one. I'm not going to say
And
it, but it
also-
would be the one.
Ooh.
Speaking of grades, if one of us was your teacher, who would you want to be your teacher? That's for the audience to comment. All right, next.
Well, can we
Oh.
okay. I'd want Min to be my teacher.
I feel like I would get made fun of by the kids and go home crying and be like, oh, I hate my job.
Well, okay, if you're teaching
'Cause I
children, are
wouldn't
they
be
gonna
good at- if it was like middle school or something.
I think you would be a great teacher.
You would learn
actually.
from Min. You would probably watch a lot of movies with me. I'd be the movie teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but you'd be cool. I feel like you'd be cool though.
Mm.
You'd be
Aw.
like they would like
they would
you,
be
you know.
eating lunch with me in the class.
Aw.
Yeah.
Well, that was the Nintendo Direct.
Well, wait. Neither of you want me to be your teacher?
Guys,
What the
like,
hell?
Min, why'd you derail this? Why?
I can't be a good teacher.
You
I
would
guess
be an
it would-
awesome teacher.
It would depend on the subject.
What does that mean?
I think Peyton would be a fun teacher. Like, oh, Miss
Me too.
Blank
and
is here.
Pat, you would be an awesome.
I have a
teacher
fun
too.
last name too for that.
I'd
Anyway.
be a good. I wanted to do that for a little bit, teaching.
Be a teacher?
Mm-hmm.
That
What
was
do you want
my
to teach?
Job like as a kid, like I would always tell everyone, I would be a teacher.
Aw.
But kids are brutal. Like, I would only be a teacher,
I don't want to be a teacher.
like 4th grade and below. Because I'm not that smart, but also kids are crazy in high school and stuff.
I don't want to be a teacher.
No, I don't want to be one anymore. But
I've never
Me
wanted
neither.
to be one. But we love a good teacher. Thanks for teaching.
hope you're enjoying your summer, teachers. When we get back, we're going to be talking about some cozy game news and some impressions on some demos we have been playing. More on that right after this. Hello everyone, Patrick here. I hope you are enjoying today's show. Did you know that we have merch? Did you know that? slowburnmerch.com. You can pick up hoodies, t-shirts. We have a sticker pack on there. Check out the website. There might even be some new designs on there. Check it out. Support the show. Let's get back to the rest of it.
Welcome back to the Slow Burn Podcast, Season 4, Episode 11. Yeah. We are back with some news and some good, some bad. I don't know. We'll see what we all think about it. And we're also going to talk about some demos we played and a little bit more. So, yeah, let's just jump right into it. This actually was announced prior to the Wholesome Direct. I remember, like, the day that I saw this, it was, like, right before the Wholesome Direct. And then it's the bad news. We're starting with the bad news. But maybe Pat said it could be good news. The news is that Grave Seasons was delayed until fall, but that wasn't all of the bad news that they shared. They also told us that the demo they were planning to release on June 15th will no longer be releasing. So we don't have a demo, nor do we have a release date for, what was it, August? So now we have a fall release date, no specific dates, just fall 2026. Which, yeah. And they also announced a bunch of other, like, updates in the same thing, but they got right off the bat with that. There's also going to be, like, character customization and a bunch of things, but that was the biggest news. So what do we think about that, Pat?
Well, first of all, were we 100% sure that we could customize our character? So that's you. That's huge.
I
knew
her saying
we
it to
asked
us.
that
Oh, okay.
at PAX.
Oh, you weren't there. You ran away, but
Yeah, he didn't want to wait in the line with us.
I did run away. Oh, and then
okay.
No, never mind. I don't mind this delay at all. I think a fall. I mean, it's a little scary that they like scrapped the demo too. I'm assuming they want the demo closer to launch. That's probably the reason. Like, I don't think they're massively changing.
I think that's why.
Yeah,
I think so too.
I think fall makes more sense. I mean, this isn't a game that I wouldn't have played because it came out in August, but like
You just would have felt a little conflicted about it.
exactly, yeah.
You would have made it feel like, oh, the murder should only be in October. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
And fun
hope-
fact, it would have been for this week, like the Steam Next. It would have been for Steam Next Fest.
Yep.
The demo, and that's why, like, the Steam encourages you to release it sooner to your game releasing, so they're probably pushing off for a different Next Fest now.
Yeah.
Mm.
I mean, I have no worries about this game. It's gonna be good. It's polished. I have no worries about it. I think it's just maybe some things they just weren't quite happy with, and I think it's smart to do something like this. Obviously, it sucks for them because they had a whole plan and then they have to like go back on it, but I think it is the right decision. Even if it was something small, I'd rather just play the best version of this game. So, and it's a spooky game. So fall, yeah, I think that's perfect actually.
Peyton?
Yeah. I think, if we had not gotten to play this demo ourselves at PAX East, perhaps I would think differently. Perhaps I'd be like, oh, maybe the game's in really terrible, rough, horrible shape. I mean, maybe it is, but like, I doubt it, because like, at least what we played, Min and I played, was like really solid and good, and seemed like, oh, they have this together. At least this one day of gameplay that we got to play. So yeah, I really do think it probably is just them wanting to put more polish into it, make it even better, and the fact that they've had a demo that we were able to play makes me think that it is what you just said of like maybe they just want the demo to be closer to launch and not that like they didn't have something ready for people to play. Maybe it's just kind of more strategic for like the marketing of the game.
Yeah.
But yeah, even though I've been clowning on you, I do actually think this is going to be fun for the fall. Like I really do. I really do. I wonder if Witchbrook is also going to release in the fall and when like what will that do? I don't know. But I'm really excited about this game. This game is like probably my most anticipated game of the year that's remaining. And I'm just excited whenever it's going to come out. And obviously, if I didn't even hear about this delay, because I thought it was still coming out next month.
Yeah.
So now
Yeah.
I'm glad I know at least.
September through November. Min, what are you thinking in terms of like when? Early fall? Late fall?
Oh. Maybe beginning of October or something. But yeah, I'm feeling the same about this delay. Even when it was announced, I'm like, I'm not gonna be upset about this delay because the Wholesome Direct, now we have the Nintendo Direct. Like, I'm not gonna be upset because, like, I don't know, this is gonna be quickly forgotten was my feeling about like the disappointment was gonna be quickly forgotten because we are getting fed with a ton of other cozy games in August and September. So I wasn't too bummed. I'm like a little bummed, but I'm not too bummed about this. So let us know how you guys feel about it. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know when I think it's gonna release. What do you
If
think?
it was 2027, I would have been bummed. But
Me too.
I think fall. I would assume. I don't know if it's really. I mean, if they're announcing a straight up delay, it would be kind of weird for them to just push it a month. I think it's going to be a couple months. I think October.
I kind of wish they gave us like the month or a day, but I get it. But I don't know.
Because then it sucks to like delay it and then have to delay it again. So I guess it makes more sense to just be like fall.
Yeah.
So that they don't
Yeah.
have to be like, October, blah, blah. And then it like rolls around and they're like, oh, just kidding, November, blah, blah. You know?
I guess it's good that they didn't just give us nothing like Witchbrook gives us absolutely no
Literally.
Yeah.
idea. So yeah.
Yeah.
But so that's Grave Seasons. And I did forget to kind of tell you guys what that game is. I think everybody knows what that game is, but it's like a murder mystery farming sim where you can have different playthroughs and each playthrough has a different murderer. The next fun news thing that we're gonna talk about is My Time at Evershine was part of Summer Game Fest, and they launched a new trailer, which I think looked pretty impressive. I want to get your take on this, because when we were talking about the poll today, and we were talking about what makes a good trailer, this was actually the one on my mind, and I thought that was driving the poll, but. I don't know. It kind of goes in with that conversation. So, yeah, take a look at that. They basically show gameplay. They show the graphics. They show how cool the characters look. They show building new things. And yeah, if you haven't checked out this trailer, definitely check it out or look at the video because if you're watching the video version. Thoughts on this, Pat?
Yeah. I think we all know my thoughts on the My Time games. I don't like them. I tried them. My Time at Porsche. Tried it. My Time at My Time at Sandrock. Didn't like it. I will say that the visuals I'm much more interested in. Like I feel like this is a better visual style for this game. And yeah, you're right. They did show a lot of gameplay. And I'm cautiously optimistic for it. I'll give it another chance. I think realistically, I mean, there's a Switch 2 version, which is good. It's not going to be on Switch. I think realistically, if this one doesn't hit, I'm out, like, for sure.
Yeah.
But I'm willing to give it another chance. I mean, it looks impressive. I really like the graphics in this.
Yeah. I'll never forget that moment on the show. One of the early episodes of Slow Burn, we were reacting to this game and we were looking at like the pictures of it. And like Min and I at the exact same time saw that one screen. Do you remember what I'm talking about? We saw that one screenshot that was like kind of spicy where they're like against the wall and the dude is like super buff and like tall, and we both were like, maybe we're into this game. Yeah, you know what? I'm into it. I also didn't like Sandrock. I didn't play the other one, but I played Sandrock on Switch when it first came out before they fixed it. So terrible judge of it. Like not the best showcase of it. And I do know that one thing that these games do that people like is something I like is the romance mechanics I hear are always good. I care about that. This looks good. I like how this looks. You're right, Min. I think this trailer is like a very good job of showcasing a lot of things. It looks very solid, and yeah, I think I'm more interested in the game. I was already interested anyway, but I'm more interested in the game after seeing this trailer for sure.
The combat looks great.
Yeah.
And like Pat said, this is part of the My Time or is it My Time series? So yeah, Portia and Sandrock came before this one, and they totally like changed up the art style. They made the characters look, I don't know, just more appealing, I think, to the audience kind of growing up with them, in my opinion. I think this looks really cool. And you can basically see like a lot of the gameplay, and it just, like, the graphical style looks so good. I was not really into Sandrock or Portia either. I feel like they just need to kind of hook you into the game a little quicker. And I always hear people saying that about this game, is that they just took time to get really hooked into it. And I'm one of those people, like, if you don't hook me right away, I might just fall off of it pretty quick. So I hope that they kind of fix that.
I need to be hooked within the first 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Like,
and I also really like how the town looked in this trailer. It looked like, I felt like Sandrock. It felt like, yeah, the town's over there, but I felt kind of far away from where my home base was. And then everything was like kind of empty feeling. So I am hoping that the way that the trailer is presented is how you feel playing the game too. So I'm very, very excited to try this one out. And I don't think we have a release date still, though. 2027 or something?
I think it's 2027. Yeah, coming 2027. Wish list now. Yeah.
And it's going to be on Nintendo Switch 2, not Switch 1, PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and Steam.
Yeah. That has me excited because I feel like the other games suffered from the Switch. Like, I know people that have played it on PC and they're like, Pat, this is my favorite game of all time. And I was like,
yeah,
did we play the same thing? So
yeah, the people who love this game love this game.
Yeah.
I'm also really curious about, like, is Nintendo, I know this one's high graphical style. Everbloom kind of has a really bigger, like, graphical style, I guess. But, like, are games needing to be Switch 2 exclusives now if indies are coming on there? Like, if Fields of Mystria, that wouldn't need to be on Switch 2 only necessarily, but would that be a deal they present? That's something I'm curious to see through the rest of the year. Like, are more games going to just be Switch 2? I don't know.
Yeah, you're seeing two different things. You're seeing like games that release as both versions with like a free upgrade pack, or you're seeing games just like, you know what, we need the extra power. It's not worth it. Just doing Switch 2. So I think Mystria would be, I think it would be both. I think there would be a Switch and a Switch 2 version.
I think Coral Island would be only Switch 2.
Oh, yeah 1000%.
Definitely. So, yeah, any other thoughts on Evershine? My time at Evershine?
The characters look hot.
Yeah.
I hope we have a demo for it, and I'm going in with it without the other two games in mind because it really seems like they're trying to reinvent the series. So
yeah, and we still got time to wait for it. 2027.
Yeah.
Okay, this week is actually Steam Next Fest. I feel like we haven't really been hearing about it that much, and maybe that's because we had the Wholesome Direct and we had a bunch of cozy game demos come out from that. Pat and I both played some, so we're gonna talk a little bit about what we've played. At the time of recording, there might be a Steam Next Fest page available, and we might just take a quick look at that, but we're not gonna go too deep into it. We're gonna mostly talk about the demos we already played. So Pat, you played quite a few. Do you want to start with one that you've checked out?
Yeah, I played 4. I plan on playing 4 more. At least.
Okay.
Yeah.
Demo King, look at you.
Well, okay, the ones that I'm not going to talk about that I am going to check out, Spiritstead, Luz Lagoon, Pelican Post, Design and Conjure, and I think, what was the other one? Oh, Wish Upon a Llama has a demo.
Yeah, I played that one.
Yeah. So I played Moonlight Peaks on the Switch. There's a demo on the Switch. Papaya Plaza I played. Dragon Shelter and Hoko Spaces.
Okay.
Which one do you want to hear about, Peyton?
It was Hoko Spaces AI, or is it okay?
Is it AI?
Remember we talked about this last week? I've
Oh.
been thinking about it since.
Okay, I played
Is it
Hoko
AI?
Spaces. Hoko Spaces was my least favorite of the demos.
Oh.
It's a diorama builder, and like there's no objectives. There's a very limited items. Honestly, it ain't great. I think it's a better direction for this team to go in, but
Yeah.
I mean there was like 30 items. What am I going to do with that? The characters look a lot better.
Okay.
I don't know. But yeah, it was just boring. It wasn't super satisfying. I was able to create like a cute little campsite scene, but like it's just, I don't know, man. I probably won't be picking it up, I think.
It's a bummer. I thought this was their redemption arc.
Maybe I don't know, if they like add so much more into it. Maybe this demo is just like, here, play this little bit, because it was a play test. It wasn't really a demo. So like, I don't know. Maybe the final game will have hundreds of items. Maybe you can create your own items, but wasn't.
Thank you for inviting me to the play test, by the way.
Did you play it?
No, I just took it. I saw that you were having trouble putting it like up on your monitor, so I was like,
Yeah.
well, I got invited. Let me try to figure it out for him. And so then I accepted it, but now I can't get it out of my library.
Nice.
So
Stuck with it forever.
Stuck with it for a second. Yeah, when Pat was playing that on his stream, go check out his stream. I was also wondering about the AI thing. Because the characters give me the vibe a little bit too. It looks like they put them in a generator and made them look a little better, but I don't know.
We're not accusing them of anything.
But after seeing that what was it, sign that we saw in the picture, it just looked weird. I hope not, but
yeah,
I don't know. Okay, that was Hoko Spaces. Do you want me to go for one?
Yeah, you can.
Because you mentioned Wish Upon a Llama, and I did
How was
play
this?
that. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it starts out so cute. You immediately understand why they titled it like Wish Upon a Llama. Your character has a little llama pal that is your friend, and you go to, I think it's either your aunt, it's like your relative's farm, and you're trying to help them, build up this ranch, this adoption center for animals. So the game is all about like breeding animals, getting different colors, all of that. You start out with bunnies and you get to pick the bunnies and stuff. The thing that stood out to me a lot though was the art style, and like every time I look at it I'm like, oh, I love this art style, but then when I'm playing it, oh my gosh, I hate to say this, but it felt a little too pixelated to me. Actually, in the game.
Wow. Okay.
Like, I felt like your character was just like a blob of pixels. Although, like, they were so cute, and I love the color palette. I also felt like it was fun to go around and see the world and stuff, and I love the character portraits, but some of the animations were a bit odd. Like, when you're going up the stairs, it was like I could just tell the game still needed some work. And
is that coming out next year?
I don't know if it was hooking me in quite a lot. No, it's
winter.
Oh, okay.
So
this year.
I feel like I went in with my expectations through the roof, and maybe that's unfair to the game, but I've been looking forward to it for a long time, and I didn't quite feel all the way there with it. So I don't know how I feel about the game.
Uh-oh.
Damn. Oh my god.
We're 0 for
That's
2
crazy.
so far.
And that
Oh no,
sucks.
guys.
You know what I mean? Like, that sucks. Because
Yeah.
I've been looking forward to that one.
Yeah.
I don't think it's bad. I just think it wasn't really hooking me in, and it was a little bit like maybe not feeling how I expected it to feel just yet. So I
Okay.
don't know about that one. Well, that was Wish Upon a Llama.
In third place, we have Papaya
Ranking
Plaza.
them.
Yeah, I played 4, so why not?
So this was the one we talked about last week that was like cute pixel art that looks like Littlewood, right?
Littlewood vibes. It's like a smaller.
There's like a pumpkin man in
Yeah.
a pizzeria.
Yeah, it's like a little town builder. So first of all, the game is so zoomed out. It is very zoomed out to the point where it's like a lot of people were saying like I can't even read the text. Like that's actually one of the. So after all of these demos, I did actually give some like critiques and stuff. There was like little.
I saw you filling out forms.
There's little Google forms and stuff. I don't know. They could use it. So.
Oh my god.
That's
Okay,
so
love it.
It's very zoomed out. And I think I just had to temper my expectations a little bit because I was thinking this was going to be a bigger game, but I think it's just a very small, cutesy town builder. And I thought it was going to be like a bigger, like more meaty, you know, but you play as a little cat and like, I don't know, you have residents that move in. The art is great. Like there was this little watermelon girl that moved in. Her name was Melanie. And that was cute.
That's
Like,
cute.
I am gonna get the game and I like it, but I just thought it was gonna be like a bigger scale thing. So it was fine. I don't know. But yeah, it was very zoomed out, and then also like the sound effects when you like pick up items and stuff were very harsh. It was like this cheap sounding like ding thing, and I did not like it. That was my 2 critiques.
Okay. What else? But I did. In case you didn't catch on, I've played nothing, so I'm just here nodding, and I realize the audio viewers were like, "Is Peyton still here?" Because I'm nodding a lot, and I'm like, they don't know that.
What's another one you played, Min?
I played Milky Delivery,
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
and honestly, I thought it was so cute. And it was
Okay,
very
good. I thought you were
fun.
gonna break hearts again.
No. I loved the art style. I liked the way you could like travel around the game. It did remind me a little bit of like Cozy Caravan in a way, because it's not quite like it, but like the map where you started with this map and you can deliver in certain direction, so you can like go all the way around the map in a circle, but there are these little paths in between that are blocked off until you upgrade your bike. And like Cozy Caravan's kind of like that, where you like unlock shortcuts that way. So that kind of reminded me of that. Plus it's like delivering things, but yeah, you're going around, you're like repairing the vending machines, and then you're like unlocking more, and then you're upgrading your bike, and then you're going around to this NPC to give them this. And like as you go around the map, the day is going by, like the time. So you then need to get back by midnight to go to bed, and then in the mornings you feed your cow, you get milk from the cow, and you can feed them different things that you've foraged. It's so cute. I just liked it. And it's very simple. It's very fun. It's just like a chill, like
Does it kind of give you
little
like
game.
Luna's Fishing Garden vibes? Where it's like
kind of does, I guess, a
Yeah.
little bit. And I loved that game.
Yeah, me too.
So yeah, just kind of a simple, cute, wholesome little game. Milky Delivery.
okay.
Yeah.
In second place, Moonlight Peaks. I
Oh
played it.
wow. Okay.
Yeah, okay. I love the aesthetic of this game. It's literally a spooky farm sim. I played it on Switch, and I believe the demo is the Switch 1 version, but it still played great. Like, my only problem with it is the demo itself kind of sucked. Like, the structure of the demo. Because the big thing that you're doing in the demo is you're growing grapes to make wine. That's like the whole thing. And the grapes take like 5 or 6 days to grow. So it's like you grow the grapes and then you literally have nothing else to do. Like, you're just kind of walking around and like, it's a good way to like get used to the game, and like you can craft things and like create furniture, and you can meet a bunch of different NPCs. Like, you'll meet an NPC that gives you like a fishing rod and stuff like that. So I am still very much interested in the game. It controls very well. Yeah, reminds me of kind of like a Fae Farm kind of feel to it. But the demo itself is not good because the pacing is... You played it, man? Did you feel the same way?
Yeah, I felt the exact same way. I felt like it's... Okay, I've played this demo before. I've played it twice before, and each time it is different.
Okay.
I felt like this one focused a little bit more on, like, less on the decorating and more on, like, hey, here's some quests, and, like, here's more of the area to explore, like, that's off the farm. Although you still couldn't go into the town. You could still meet some characters.
Yeah.
And the main quest was to grow grapes, which it reminds me of that... What was that Dreaming Isles game where you had to grow the crop and wait a million days for that's what it reminded me of. It
Yes.
had that kind of thing where that is an okay quest, but not for like the main quest, because you need that to progress. So then the rest of the day you're just sat around like, what do I do then? So like I saw Pat was like learning to fish and stuff. I don't think I figured that out, but I kind of like burned out of it a little quicker. I was trying like some of the mini game thingies, crafting things, like where you could draw you could make like a embroidery for the wall, and you could like make a bouquets. I did some of that
that's
stuff.
cute.
I gathered stuff. Yeah, it was good, but they need to figure out the questing to give this a good... Like, I don't feel like the game will necessarily be bad, because I imagine that it's gonna be like, go meet everyone. It's gonna be like, go to blah 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 and do this. Like, it's gonna give you a better idea of what's going on. But like, yeah, I just didn't think they set up that demo well, and I hope that the full game will have a better list of things that you're working on, because it just feels very randomly, like, I don't know, you're just like thrown in and you're just like, here, make some wine.
You can see the map though, and the map is pretty big. Like, there are like 4 or 5 different like island worlds that I'm assuming there are. So it looks big. I mean, it looks kind of like the scale of Fae Farm. This is like a new Fae Farm, basically.
Yeah, it reminded me
That's
a
what I
little bit of Fae Farm
said.
too, but I felt like the dialogue and the characters were a bit better and interesting. Like, I
Yeah.
already hate one of them, so I know that like they did something good there, because you want to have some type of feeling towards them, whether it's good or bad.
And there's a
Is
lot
this-
more.
Like that one
There's
guy.
a lot more. Like, you had a cat transformation that you could do.
Yeah.
I know there's other transformations that are in the final game, but
Is this still a day one for you guys now, or did this demo make you be like, maybe I'll wait?
I think it's
Because it's
one.
what? It's July, right? So it's next month.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is still a day one
Yeah.
for me. I definitely want to check it out. I think the thing that concerned me the most with the demo is it's coming out next month. Why aren't we seeing the town yet? I don't
that was
know.
kind of
Is
weird.
that
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
for a surprise, or I don't know. That just confused me a little, because like that's one of the things I wanted to see, because their other demos hadn't shown that.
It's concerning, but also kind of exciting, because I'm assuming the town's gonna have a lot of stuff to do. So
Yeah, for sure.
who knows?
So I
We
think
hope.
that their demo doesn't give a good, I don't know, taste of the actual game, because obviously there's this whole town and area I haven't even gotten to experience yet. So it did make me a little bit like, okay, this is coming out soon, and I just don't feel like more excited about it. I just feel like I don't know what to expect, I guess.
Yeah.
With that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I also played that one. Was that all of my 3? Yeah, that was all the ones I played. So Pat, you have one more?
Oh yeah, what was your
And
number
in
one?
First place, Dragon Shelter.
The game we
really?
almost forgot to put in
The
that
game we
episode.
almost forgot. Yeah.
Wow.
Dragon Shelter has a great demo. That is an example of a great demo because there's a lot of different quests to do. You can kind of walk off and do your own thing, but like it was good because you start as like, so Dragon Shelter is basically a farm sim. The big hook here is that you have a pet dragon and your pet dragon can like do things for you on the farm and stuff like that. So yeah, the demo is basically like you're starting this quest of like rebuilding the town and you meet a lot of the NPCs and they have their own requests to do. And it was a really good look at the game. Like it showed you how to craft, it showed you how to farm, it showed you the cooking mechanic is really something because you have to create this like square like of land and then you put a bunch of like items in it. And then when you start to cook, it turns into like a top-down mini game where like you kind of like Diner Dash style where you're like bringing this to there and like so that was interesting.
Right, yeah.
And it's really funny too because your dragon walks on all fours, but as soon as you do the cooking mini game, the dragon like stands up and like can cook for you. So that was kind of interesting. But I really like this demo. The graphics are great. The weather effects are really cool. Like it was like downpouring one day. And I think that was like my favorite rain in like one of these cozy games. Like it felt like it was raining. It got darker. It was windy. Like, so I was very impressed with this one.
When is that coming out?
Yeah, I was just going to look at that.
June. Wait, I'm looking at the demo. I'm like, June 5th. No.
You're like, it's not out.
September 24th.
Oh, okay. Not too long.
I'm excited about that one. I did play the demo at some point. I don't remember a ton about it, but I don't remember hating it or anything. So that's always good.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, like we said, Steam Next Fest is on now until June 22nd. It ends at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. So, check out some demos. We will let you know if we play any. And there seems to be a lot of like farming sims in it. And if you already have a lot of cozy games on your wish list, they will show up in like a little queue on the Steam Next Fest page. So definitely be on the lookout for that. Let us know what demos you play and what you guys think of them. But yeah, anything else? Any other thing about Steam Next Fest?
No.
You're gonna play something, Pat?
I have more demos, like I said, that I'm gonna play, but I think we were talking a little bit before the show. I don't think this Next Fest hits as hard as the other ones because we literally just got the Wholesome Direct, which had a bunch of demos in it. Literally, we just talked about them. So yeah, like some Next Fest hit because there's not really a lot going on, but this one I don't think I'll be a big participant in besides the demos that I was already planning on playing.
Yeah, definitely.
So
yeah.
All right. Well, cool. So that is some of our news, some of the demos we've played. Just a little recap. Grave Seasons is delayed until fall of this year. My Time at Evershine had a brand new trailer. You guys should definitely check that out. And we played some demos, and Steam Next Fest is this week. So let us know what you guys are playing. And we will be right back after the break. Hello, it's Min here to tell you about Patreon. If you join our Patreon, you can do so for free. And you can take place in our polls and weekly discussions for completely free. But if you want to support us just a little more, for as little as $5, you get exclusive roles in our Discord. You get podcast early access, 1 day early to listen to the show and talk with others about what you think the minute it is live. We also have higher tiers where we have a merch discount. We have a slow burn after show, which is so chaotic and so much fun. We also have a premium level where we give you the uncut video podcast with extra content where we are talking before and during the show, during the breaks that you're listening to right now. We don't cut anything. We just leave our conversations in there. So if you want to listen to that, you want to check out what else we have on Patreon, click the link in the show notes and check it out. See if it's for you. And at least make that free membership and join in on the polls and discussions every week.
Welcome back, everyone. And thank you so much for listening to episode 11 of season 4 of the Slow Burn Podcast. It's time for your favorite section of the show and mine. It's the time where we open our emails from you. Doo-doo. And okay, normally we say please send us more emails. Stop. No more. No, I'm kidding. Please, if you'd like to have your email read on the show, whether it's a question, a hot take, a debate, something along those lines, you can send us an email to slowburncast@gmail.com. However, we do have quite a bit of emails at the current moment, so thank you so much for sending your emails. We appreciate them so very much. The two today I thought were kind of relevant to what we were talking about, so hopefully you think so too, but let's find out. The first of which is from Mindy. Mindy says, "Hi, folks. I've been enjoying the podcast and I wanted to throw a question your way that I've been thinking about recently. What's your stance on gaming leaks, particularly when it comes to cozy games? For example, if we were approaching the announcement of the next Animal Crossing game, would you want to hear a credible leak from someone like Nate the Hate that it's on the horizon, pun intended? Or would you rather go into a Nintendo Direct completely blind and experience the surprise alongside the rest of the community? On one hand, leaks can be exciting because they give people something to speculate about and look forward to. On the other hand, there's something special about the collective excitement of an unexpected reveal, especially for a series as beloved as Animal Crossing. I'm curious where each of you land on the spectrum. Do you actively avoid leaks, selectively engage with them, or embrace them completely? Since you've all now been involved in co-hosting the Wholesome Direct, has that changed your perspective on leaks at all? Beforehand, you were primarily experiencing announcements as players and commentators. Now that you've been involved in helping present reveals, do you feel differently about credible leaks and the impact they have on developers, publishers, and showcase organizers? Looking forward to hearing your thoughts. Best wishes, Mindy." Yeah, I feel like we're gonna have a nice mix of answers here. So I guess maybe let's tackle the first part of it first, just like leaks in general. Do you seek them out? Do you avoid them? Would you rather know or would you rather experience that surprise with your community? And then we could talk more about like when we get to learn info first in like hosting things or just getting access to it. Like, do you like that or do you not? Well, we have a certified leaker on our team. So what do you think about this, Pat? How do you actively seek these leaks out, or are you just at the point where people just send them to you?
I do not. In a perfect world, I would love to go into every showcase not knowing anything, but I don't think there's any way that you can avoid them at this point, unless you're not online. Then you can avoid everything. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of unfortunate. I mean, the only leaks that I want to personally know is there's a direct happening this month. That's all I want to know. I don't want to know like Ocarina of Time's in it. I don't want that because I think that final announcement would have probably been enough for me, but you know, it was being talked about for months. So it's like, well, I kind of know it's there. So yeah, I don't actively look for them. I get told a lot of stuff through like DMs and stuff, and I gotta kind of like sift through what that is. And most of the time I don't even bring it up or post about it.
Yeah, because I DM'd you like, hey, there's gonna be a strawberry cow in that, and you didn't even care.
I think I left you on
Just
red.
kidding.
That's crazy.
I'm joking. I didn't
His
know.
DMs are just popping.
But I will say there was a considerable amount of hate that Nate the Hate was getting and is getting for the leaks. A lot of people like are tweeting at him, please don't leak anything anymore.
Ooh.
Yeah, I saw people being like
hater?
muting
Why
his
is the
name.
Nate the Hate.
I have no idea what he's
rhymed.
all about. But I know that he has a podcast, and that's where he like leaks everything, is his podcast. So like a lot of people are like, well, you're just doing this for views. You're doing this. It would be like if we had this podcast and every so often I would leak cozy game stuff, or Peyton would leak cozy game stuff, and they would tune
Peyton
in.
doesn't want to do anything.
They would like tune in just for that.
Yeah.
You know, if you see his podcast, which I don't even listen to because I don't need to, because it's all over Twitter the next day or the same day.
Is it his podcast or is it like the combined one of all those people?
He does it with one other person, I
Okay.
think. And you can see, I mean, the views on his podcast are good, but whenever he has leaks, those like blow up, you know? So anyway, in a perfect world, I would know nothing. Just that the event is happening. That's all I need to know. Yeah.
What about you, Min?
I feel similar. I definitely, if I know anything, it would just to be knowing what week it's coming, when it is coming, because I think sometimes you don't hear from Nintendo in a while, and you're like, I really want to know if we're getting more games here. So that can hype me up. But to be honest, like I'm gonna go off the example that Mindy gave. If we were approaching the announcement of the next Animal Crossing game, oh my gosh, if we heard a leak that it would be in, I would be very excited, but I would be more like excited if it was dropped in there and I had no idea it was coming. I didn't hear any leaks and stuff. I think that would be a lot more exciting, and that's why like that update was so exciting, because I had no idea that was coming.
Yeah.
So I hope that would be the case. Other cozy like if there was a leak that Fields of Mystery was gonna be in the Nintendo Direct, I wouldn't care. Like I don't know, but like when it comes to something big and brand new like that, like of a new Animal Crossing or something, I really want to be just surprised. But I'm not gonna like be so upset if I do know about it. Like if they're like, oh, Animal Crossing will be in it, I think I'll be okay. But if they say exactly how and what the game is going to be called and what the game is going to have in it and all the details, like I want to be surprised at least about something. So I'm a little all over the place with it, because I think I'm just like used to so many leaks too, and I do think they ruin a lot of the excitement. I used to watch so many videos about like what's going to be in the direct, my predictions, and I just don't really watch those anymore because I do just want to be surprised. And a lot of the times I feel like the Nintendo Directs don't really have anything in it for me sometimes.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
That's a good point though, because if I heard about an Animal Crossing being in one of these things, I would actually be super excited. I think the part of the Ocarina of Time remake leak was the surprise. Like I know what Ocarina of Time is. It's just going to be a nicer looking one. Whereas, a new Animal Crossing is going to be shown. That could be anything. It could.
Yeah.
We don't know what it's going to look like, what kind of gameplay it is. So there's still some excitement there. I think that's why this Nintendo Direct fell flat for me, because we knew the leak, but I couldn't see it. So there was no added excitement.
Yeah. Yeah, I think for me, it depends as well, because like, I mean, listen, I was watching all of those Animal Crossing data leak videos way back when. I was watching that Pat would make a video that's like, you get one tweet and you can make 5 videos about it, and I used to watch all of them. And I like that when it like creates buzz, but you don't know exactly what something is going to be. Like, oh, we might see this, we might see that. I do like that, but it is so exciting when it's just a random Thursday morning and I wake up to a million notifications and I'm like, "Oh my god, what happened?" And then it's Animal Crossing has an update. What? Like that's really cool too. I don't like when things are completely laid out as well. Like I'm also cool with hey, there's a suspected Nintendo Direct. But when it's the bullet points of yes, and it's going to show a Pokopia DLC, it's going to show Ocarina in Time, it's going to show this, then it's like, all right, we don't really need to watch the directs. And the whole point of the showcase, I think, is to get people excited and surprised. So, yeah, I think it's kind of like a fine balance. I think that on the show, like we want to be able to like speculate about things, but we also like to have those real reactions of like being surprised about things. So I guess it just kind of depends. I wonder what the audience has to say about that, like if they like knowing the stuff ahead of time or if they do just like being surprised. I think especially too, like a lot of the time people like being surprised on stream, like with the community, is something that's really nice. So when you're able to do that, I think that's good. But as far as the second half, what do you feel about like when you get an opportunity to like, because so with the Wholesome Direct, it's kind of interesting because you guys didn't know what game you were
Yeah, we didn't know nothing.
setting up. There was speculation. There was speculation, especially on Min's part, about what game she was announcing. I of course did a different thing. Like I knew my thing because I voice acted a trailer, so I did have to sit on that for a couple weeks. But there have been tons of times, even like not hosting things, that we'll get emails that are like, "Hey, we're announcing this game on XYZ date." Do you guys like that? Do you like feeling like you have this insider knowledge, or do you like to be surprised where it's like a bummer when we get emails that are like, we're gonna debut this in the Wholesome Direct, and then we're like, oh well, I wanted
like
to see
we
it.
said, I like for the Wholesome Direct, like I don't really want to know really what's in it. Maybe a few things, but being in it and having speculation that it would be Fields of Mystria, I thought that I was struggling a little bit with like, how do I perceive what my real like reaction is to things and what I'm excited for, because I want it to be like, oh my god, like I hope Fields of Mystery is in this, but I was scared that that was gonna give an idea, because you were told like don't guess what the game would be, so I was really scared that I was gonna get in trouble or something. I don't think I would even get in trouble if I did that.
No.
But I really freak myself out. And like once Fields of Mystery was announced to be in it, I made content like, oh, we just got a thing, Fields of Mystery is gonna be in the Wholesome Direct, and I was saying what I thought it would be, and I didn't know what it would be. All I knew is that whatever mine was had a big announcement and what direct it had been in before. And so like I was pretty positive it was Fields of Mystery, but even like making like a TikTok, I'm like, oh my god, like they're gonna be like, I can't believe Min's telling everyone what her game is. When once I was in it and people saw it, they all were like, wait, did you know, Min? Wait. So I'm like, wait, maybe I did hide it.
No,
I
I think
think you
you did
did.
a great job.
Yeah.
You didn't know. Like at the end of
Yeah.
the day, whether you suspected it or not, you didn't know. You had no
Yeah.
idea. Like
But I was just scared.
you just
I
got
was
a
very
paragraph to read about a random game and was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
sounds like this game would make sense if it's this game," but
Yeah.
you didn't know.
Yeah. But if
So-
it comes to like getting emails where you're like embargoed about something, I don't really mind
No.
about that.
Yeah, I feel like we don't get as much of this as you guys probably think out there. Like, we don't really, I mean, we'll get the occasional, like, hey, we're debuting this at so-and-so. Like, I know that sometimes we get sponsorship offers where we have to sign, you know, an NDA before we even get any information. So, like, I guess stuff like that, but I don't know. I've never really sat on a huge thing. Like, I think the biggest thing that I was told, and I did tweet this out with permission, was that the Switch 2 was going to be shown in January or whatever. And I was like, oh my god. So that, it feels kind of cool, but again, I don't really make content like that. So it wasn't even for clout or anything. I was just like excited to share, you know. But
Yeah. I don't want to keep any secrets. Actually, unless it's me voice acting in a trailer, that I'll be happy to keep. But otherwise, I think I just don't want to know anymore. Like I used to want to know. I don't want to know. Actually, don't tell me. Don't tell me, because I'm so like excited about things that I just want to tell everybody as soon as I find out. And then it's really hard for me because I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And then I'll feel so much better. Like once people know, I'm like, oh, thank God they know about this thing now. But yeah, I don't want to know. Don't tell me. Cool. And then like, I feel like I don't get any of that anymore. I think the biggest thing was the Nintendo thing that I did, the Animal Crossing thing. And I had the most anxiety I've ever had in my entire life. And it wasn't even that big of a deal. It wasn't even that big of a deal.
That felt like
the
a big deal at the
anxiety-
time, though.
The
Oh my god.
I was like, God, I wish they didn't ask me because I'm having panic attacks about this.
Yeah.
Thanks again for that. But yeah,
Those
I
are
got
hard
to like,
though, because you have to like remember all that information.
yeah, and then I was
That's
like, did I make it
stressful.
up? I was like, did I make it up, or like, what did I actually see? Because you couldn't. This was context in case you're like, what the hell is she talking about? I got to see a little bit of the Animal Crossing update early. But I wasn't allowed to record the footage. So the only thing I had to go off of was my own brain and whatever bullet points I scribbled, and I was really nervous, like, and then they weren't clear about a lot of things. So like they weren't clear about like the Slumber Islands.
They weren't telling you, but they told you things that not other.
And then they're giving different information to people, and I was like, I can't, I don't want any part of this. So I was glad to be invited, but I was like, you know what? Actually, I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Don't
Just
do
like
that
put
ever
it in
again.
it. Don't invite me to anything. I don't want to know. Thank you so much for the opportunity. I didn't get paid or anything for that. I just like was able to go, and then it was like, oh, if we show you this thing, can you make video about it? Yes, sure. Yeah, no, no. None of that. Even like me, like voice acting this discounty trailer. I was like, oh my god, I want to tell people.
Yeah.
So no, don't tell me anything.
I
ever.
am the same way with that too, though, to be honest. Like, my brain just like sticks on things and I just want to blurt it out, and like especially with gaming news and stuff. So if I'm like but it's something I really try to work on, especially if I'm like, oh, I'm making a video on this game that's coming out. Like, I might be able to tell you that because it's just something I'm doing and I have a key early for, but I don't want to tell anyone because there's this fact I learned. It's like, oh, if you give yourself the satisfaction of doing it, then you've done it and you don't need to do it anymore, and then you won't finish the tasks. And I have this
Yes.
weird, I don't know if it's like a superstition type of thing, but I get like that now. So that's anyway. But I don't like keeping secrets. I want to tell everybody everything. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, no, I totally get that. I've been like that with like writing recently. I've been like, hey, I'm writing again, but I'm not telling you what, because if I tell you what, then I won't write it.
Yeah.
Then you get that satisfaction of like,
Yes.
oh, you know what it is, so I don't need to write it. No, that's
Mhm.
not it. So that was our thoughts on leaking and secrets. We've got another question. This one is from Jackie. So after the, in my opinion, terrible Nintendo Direct,
Damn.
I was thinking about what could be next for Animal Crossing if we do see some news in September. The franchise has so many possibilities, and yet what came to mind was a Tom Nook POV game, LOL. What do you guys think could be for next Animal Crossing? Much love, Jackie. Thank you, Jackie. We've answered this question, I think, quite a few times, but I thought it was good to bring it up again because this was referencing the Nintendo Direct that just happened, and also mentioning that at least Jackie thinks, and also we know Pat thinks, that we may see some Animal Crossing actually in September. So has anything changed for you of what you guys think is realistic that you want to see, especially seeing this rollout that we had earlier in the year of the update that we got, and then not really anything else ever after that? What are the updated thoughts? And like, what's the percentage of saying we're going to assume in this universe there 100% is a September Nintendo Direct? If that is the case, what is the percentage that we see anything Animal Crossing?
Okay, let me take you back a little bit. 2018, let's go back to 2018. A year after the Switch came out, September Direct 2018, the last thing was Animal Crossing. That was a year after the system came out, and it was supposed to be 2019. That was like the big thing. It was like, it said Animal Crossing 2019. Fast forward, we're a year after the Switch 2 came out. It's September again. I mean, if they're running on a cycle, we could possibly see it. I think there's a 25% chance, which is actually the biggest I've been in a while.
I think it's time.
That's very low, 25%.
I mean, yeah. I think it's
okay.
The reason why I was so excited about this Nintendo Direct was there's a lot happening. The Switch 2 is getting a price increase, and I feel like Nintendo is kind of being looked at right now, you know, why the price increase. Obviously we know why, but like, okay, you really got to sell the Switch 2 on me. So I was excited that they were going to bring it in this Direct. And for me, they didn't. For other people, they did. So I think they have to show some things that get people excited. And they need to eliminate the question, should I buy a Switch 2? It should be an obvious answer. And right now it's not. It's not an obvious answer. You have Mario Kart, Donkey Kong, and Pokopia. In my eyes, those 3 games are the only reason to upgrade, and so that your Switch 1 games play better. That's the only reason to upgrade. So I think an Animal Crossing would be it. Like, that's all you need. Like, literally.
Yeah.
2027. That's all you need. You don't even have to have like a cinematic or anything. It could just say Animal Crossing 2027.
Like, how did we not even get Mario Kart DLC? What?
No, okay, no Mario at all. And by the
I'm
way, they just had a Mario
confused.
movie that made $1 billion. No Mario at all. It's
That's
baffling.
Could have been Mario Hockey.
crazy.
Missed opportunity.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Now we'll know for next time.
Yeah.
What do they mean in this email? A Tom Nook POV game. What does that mean?
Like you play as Tom Nook?
Is that what they mean?
I think they were just
I would
memeing.
not
That's
want
what-
that.
No, I wouldn't want that.
No,
Oh,
I wouldn't want
okay.
that either.
That was a
But
joke.
I love this idea.
Yeah. I mean, it is a silly, goofy idea for sure. I mean, I guess it would be funny because like everybody kind of hates on Tom Nook for like the loans we have to pay him. So it would be kind of funny. It would be like Jojo Mart run in
Yes.
Stardew kind of vibe for sure. But I don't know what I think now seeing Pokopia, and maybe it's not right to like compare it, but I feel like they were like totally targeting the Animal Crossing community. I feel like the next Animal Crossing could be just really, really big. I guess I feel like there's going to be like a lot of the items from the past game that we just had, New Horizons, but also like way more than that. And then a way bigger space to decorate, whatever that looks like. I don't know if that's city, if that's island again, if that's different options of, oh, you want a city or you want this vibe or you want that. Like, I don't know. I also think that we'll be able to have more villagers. I think that tools, maybe the golden ones won't break, at least. I don't know. There's stuff I want, but I have no idea what we're going to see. I do want there to be more story kind of quests a little bit, maybe. I don't know how they would do that exactly, but I don't know. That's kind of where, when I think of what will we see, that's what I think we'll see.
Yeah.
Like just a bigger game.
There's probably
in
just going to be
general.
a lot more customizing and designing. It's interesting because Animal Crossing, now that I think of it, is like every Animal Crossing game has really like pushed the console that it's been on to the limits. Like it's always been kind of limited by the console. That's why like the world rotates like a circle, is because it like renders in things as you like walk. So they don't really have limitations anymore. Like the Switch 2 is very powerful, very capable. So yeah, I think it's just going to be like a bigger scale Animal Crossing with a focus on
Do you think they
decorating.
have to like upgrade their art style any different? I don't, but I could see them.
I think
polishing
it will
even
look
more.
slightly different. It's funny because like when I played New Leaf, I was like, this art style is perfect. And then they show us New Horizons and it's like, oh my God, New Leaf looks dated. So
Yeah.
I could see them maybe like getting a better lighting engine and stuff, but
I could see just it feeling like really upgraded because I think they could add different outfit types and different like hairstyles that we hadn't seen, and different face eyes, and even just that changes things. I don't know. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like just
Yeah.
how you customize your character can really change the look. I don't know.
Yeah. I agree with all of the things said. I think it will just be like a massive scale. I do think it'll be more decorating heavy as well, but I don't really care. I just whatever it is. I'll take the little crumbs. Like I don't really care. But I do think yeah, like I don't know, maybe I'm like higher than a 25% for it's in September. If there is a direct I mean, how cuckoo crazy would that be that like we started 2026 with a New Horizons update, we end this year with our teaser for the next game, dude. Like 2 seconds long. Tom Nook eyeballs, whatever. That's it. 2027 or 8. Who cares? I hope not 8. Oh my god, imagine.
God.
Oh my god. I don't know. I'm like 45%.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's
Is that high?
That's
I'm
pretty
like
high.
not
I
with
don't
it
know.
though. Maybe I'm just like in my
I mean,
la la land.
New Horizons came out in 2020. It was supposed to come out in 2019. So that's like 7 or 8 years in between games. That is a normal cycle for Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
I think it's time.
Then why are you at
It's time.
25?
Hmm?
Then why
What?
are you at 25%?
Yeah, why aren't you at like 60?
I'm at
I'm really
25.
curious because when you talked to us about it, I felt you were at like a 50-50.
Well, I'm at 25 because I get so excited for Nintendo Directs and then they give us what we just saw.
And then you're disappointed. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, because I would say I'm like 50-50 about it. Like, but I am
Yeah.
the hopeful one. I feel like of the group where I'm like, yay, we're gonna see it, and then it's like, never mind.
And there's some people out
So-
there that they're like, no way, because they just came out with the Switch 2 version of New Horizons and they're like, that means that the next game is so far away. And I just don't agree with that. I don't think
Yeah, I think
Switch
it's the
2
opposite.
versions like coincide with releases.
Yeah.
If anything, it probably works the other way where there's probably a new one coming sooner. So they need to sell us on that again. So I don't know.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for the question, Jackie. Just a reminder, if you want to send us a question, you can. We may or may not answer it. It may live in the email inbox landfill for a while, but we get there eventually. You could
Landfill.
send- it's just like a pile of email, and we love them all so much, and we're making our way through. But if you want to send us an email, you can, slowburncast@gmail.com. I think that is going to be it for today's show. I'm realizing that I started the show, and I feel as though maybe I shouldn't also end the show.
Aw.
Pat, what do you want to say? You start something and end it.
Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for checking out the Patreon. We really appreciate it. Let us know your opinion on the Nintendo Direct. Our highest score was what? C plus?
Yeah,
Something like that?
C plus.
And
Let us-
who would you choose to be your school teacher?
Who would be
Me,
your
Pat,
teacher?
Peyton.
What's your Nintendo Direct grade? And will you be playing My Time at Evershine? Let us know all that. Thank you again for listening.
And
We'll
could you beat us in a thumb war?
Probably.
Probably.
Okay. We'll see you again next week. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.